That took suspiciously long for it to load up. Hope I don't have connection issues. Hi, everybody. Hey, did you guys know Every Plate is still going on? It's true. They didn't sponsor tonight's stream, but I still get money if you sign up. And you still save money if you sign up, because it's only $1.49 per meal. What? Huh? Coney, you could use your Steam Deck for chat on the back TV. I don't think I can, because I would need OBS, and then I would need to be able to run the scripts on it. Maybe, actually, now that I think about it. Because the problem is that Steam Deck runs Linux, I think, right? And yeah, Steam Deck runs Linux. And I would have to... That's tough. What happened to the TV can't use chat? My laptop's busted. I'm currently looking into another one, but it takes time. Blah, blah, you know. Takes a little bit of time. Worth a try? Maybe. There's actually a lot of magic that happens that makes the laptop work like that. You wouldn't think so. I know you think it's easy, but it's not. It's kind of hard. You have to, like, set it all up. It has to, like, constantly update and try to see if anybody's subbed so it can, like, pop and go away. My plane is taking off. I will be missing Coney time. Pay for the internet. How much could it be? Like $30? You don't want to miss this stream. I'll hit 3K subs tonight, right? Right, guys? Do you plan on watching a new Carlito video? I think that I will. I've talked to Carlito before. I don't want to take his stuff. It only came out an hour ago, but this one's shorter. It's not like a full hour. It's only like 10 minutes. So I think I will watch it if he's okay with that, and I'm assuming he is because he said it's always okay. I'm a big Carlito fan. I think we watch a little bit of Carlito. Hey, so I don't have anything to show you, but actually, I don't have today I got back the first draft of a very high production YouTube video that I'll be putting out soon. I think I'm holding off until April. Oh, that vid? Yeah, Vince, you want me to send it to you? Let me know what you think. Friend of the stream, Leon Massey, is my editor for this one. And I'm paying him a pretty good amount of money to do this, because Leon is very talented, and there's a lot of work. I just sent it to you in Discord. Now, I don't... Actually, he's telling me to wait. Maybe. So we're going to wait a little bit on this, because right now, if I'm being $100, guys, March CPM for YouTube is not good. At least not on my channel. It's bad. So I think we wait till April when maybe the money goes up, because this is a very... This was a... Dude, this was an extremely long video to make. Took a lot of time. So I can tell you why. Wait, can you? Why March is low? I know January's low, but February went back up. Later year seems better in general. It's more about holidays. Christmas, holidays, stuff like that, because people were more likely to spend money. Like November, December. I think summer's pretty good, but usually. I actually don't know why March is dead. I'm curious. Spring break? No, that's stupid. That's dumb. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's YouTube night. Woo! I'm still beat. I'm exhausted. I had a lot of stuff to take care of when I got home, and I have not properly rested since Summit. I flew back on a red-eye Monday. I left at 5 a.m. West Coast and got here at 2 p.m. I was out the whole day, and the past 3 days have been kind of a blur. So it's been kind of shitty. So we're watching YouTube. Ads are about to pop. I don't skip the first ad. Good luck, everybody. Hope to see you on the other side. In the meantime, let's make a death. There's so many good ones. Oh, they have Cheetah Men now. I really should pay for this. I have not paid for this yet, but they have a Patreon. I love this site. This is great. Oh my god, it could be Spider-Man. Wait, how many are there? Spider-Man, I could be Thanos? Oh my god, he's so patriotic. Thanks, Godoy, for the gifties. Yum, 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 yum. Thank you. Do the Doug one? I already did. Doug. Paris Hilton's Diamond Quest? Gem Challenge? That's pretty good. I kind of like that. I wish I could change everything else, though. Quiz.com sponsor? Oh, whoops. No, they're not sponsoring tonight. Dude, they paid me out quick. I didn't know it was going to be that fast. I can't believe that even happened. That sponsor, if I'm being honest. What a strange thing to give me money for. It was fun. I liked it. Why does it say game over? It shouldn't say game over. Level complete.
Seen this link.
Okay. Seen what? Oh, the Shockmaster? Yeah. Everybody's seen the Shockmaster. Everybody knows the Shockmaster. He shocked the world. Yeah. I haven't? You've never seen the Shockmaster? Alright, while I send out this tweet, I'll give you the lore. So, hold on. Let me save this. This is so dumb. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Oh, thank you, Glintendo, for the 5 gifties. Oh, did we hit 3K? No, we did not. LOL. Omega lol. Poor streamer. Streamer. That's me. What? Okay. So, back in the 90s, all right? This is in the 90s. This is in, I think, WCW, right? So they're about to have, like, a big tag team or a triple threat match or something. And I think, I don't know what she's doing in the maid outfit. Sting has been teasing a partner for weeks. Who could it be? Could it be, I don't even know who was around during this time. I don't know who an old WCW guy is. Glacier? Could it be Glacier? Could it be Disco Infernal? Infernal. Maybe it's Buff Bagwell. That's way too recent. Who knows? Well, this was the grand reveal. Why does Booker T just come out? He has the perfect, like, big, intimidating guy body shape. He's got, he just, it's big at the top and then it's like tiny. He's got little chicken legs, right? Jeez. Johnny Bravo has. Yeah, dude. Look at his waist. It's so small. Good genes. Yeah, I've seen the Sid leg snap. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Street Fighter Bill. The thing I love most about wrestling promos is when nobody knows when to talk and we haven't rehearsed it, so everybody's just screaming in a big empty room. Bulldog, get out of the way. Bulldog is ruining the moment. Bulldog, excuse me. Yeah, cheat out. Sid isn't even Sid is cheating out backwards. Nobody's looking at Nobody's cheating out. Why is everybody's back to the camera? All right. What is Ric Flair doing? Ric Flair's gonna jump out of this 80-story penthouse. There he is. He's supposed to be big and intimidating. He's wearing a stormtrooper helmet adorned with glitter. He fell out and immediately said, "I told you," because apparently he told someone he can't see anything.
I told you.
That's very scary. This has to be the worst blooper of all time. Ruined an entire character. No, there's one worse. I don't want to pro wrestling post too much. But I do know a story about a guy named Gangrel. Do you guys know Gangrel? Gangrel was around in the 90s. He had a vampire gimmick, all right? He was very scary, and he would come out, and he had some baller music. Bro, Gangrel's music went fucking crazy. Holy shit. Owen Hart was the worst blooper, technically. I guess technically you're right. I don't know if I'd call that a blooper. That's kind of, yeah. I'm allowed to make that joke because I cried. I don't remember how old I was, but I cried. I was very sad. I really liked Owen Hart. So this is Gangrel's music, and Gangrel has an air of mystery. He always wears these dumbass Smash Mouth sunglasses. He's always hanging out with Edge and Christian, and he's a vampire, right? He drinks from a goblet. He had a sick entrance thing, too. He'd rise up out of the ground and smoke. So he's like this really protected... protected is a term in wrestling. It basically means that, like, they're hiding your weaknesses. Protected means they're making you look strong. If you're protected, it means that nobody wants to see you. That, like, they're trying to push you. Push means they're trying to get you over. Get you over means they're trying to make you popular. So he's really protected. He's been around for a while. He's a big vampire, right? I'm using Coney speak. But the time came once where everybody is like, all right, I don't want to keep seeing Gangrel. I want to hear Gangrel talk. And Gangrel had to cut a promo for the first time ever. And this is October of 1998. And Gangrel spoke on the mic for the first time ever. Very indeed. Yeah, horrifying. Aren't Gangrel's fangs permanent? Wait, what? Are they? Did he get them surgically? No way that's true. The crowd booing already. Dude, I fucking love pro wrestling. It's so stupid. Pro wrestling is fantastic because these are two grown men trying to convince a crowd of thousands that they really are vampires so they can fake fight. That's fascinating to me. Pro wrestling is so fascinating. And I feel like new pro wrestling isn't as cool because now everybody leans into the whole like, oh, is it a shoot? Is it real? Is it fake? I don't really watch wrestling. I'm probably going to watch WrestleMania. I watch the big stuff because, like, who gives a shit, right? I feel it's like a little, I don't know, I feel a little silly watching it now. But this shit is fascinating to me. I love carny shit, and this is so carny. That's really it. The sheer amount of actual people present is crazy. Dude, it used to be the thing. Like, in 98 to, like, 94 or 2004, maybe not 2004, probably a little bit less. It was so fucking popular. And it's weird, right? You wouldn't think so. Why would it be? It's stupid. But it was funny. Gangrel's fangs are actual implants and apparently cost like $10K for each one. Fuck me. Ugh. Yeah, that's when you're living the gimmick. Never be a mark for yourself. Okay. Unwise. Very unwise. The man is going to bite his tongue constantly? I don't think so. Do you ever bite your canine teeth? Or do you ever bite your tongue with your canine teeth? I never do that. I always bite the front. All right. You know, I didn't plan on watching the new Carlito, but it's out. Am I allowed to watch Carlito? It just came out an hour ago. I would feel kind of bad. But it's only 12 minutes. I think that'll be okay. 2 hours ago now. Maybe I'll hold off. I'll watch it another night. If you feel bad, don't do it. Yeah, maybe. It's probably a good look. He said he didn't care. Yeah, I know. And we're all Carlito fans. Maybe I'll do it another night. I just got here from watching Carlito vid. How is it? We should watch the Klungo one. No, I'm not watching Klungo. I'm watching a video. Do you think this video's good? This one's in my watch later, and it sounds funny to me. It's another Score Esports one. But do you guys remember that Fortnite video we saw with the people hiding in the cars? Where the guys were hiding in cars because you couldn't blow up cars. I love shitty, stupid metas. It might not be League. I don't know. What's in it? Street Fighter! Bro, it's Street Fighter. Let's get the fuck. Come on. It's Street Fighter. Don't bat chest. We love Street Fighter. Send it. These are the stupid metas that existed, for real.
Actually, every multiplayer game to ever exist has metas. Some come and go and have...
I feel kind of bad for the voiceover people when they have to be on camera, because I don't know if they signed up for that, you know? Is that in their contract?
To ever exist has metas. Some come and go and have little effect on the community, but others are so ridiculous that they leave...
Oh, is that the Bucky? See, I started playing Valorant right when this stopped being a thing. Everybody was saying, oh my god, it's so bad now.
You wondering what the hell the developers were even thinking.
Is it Bucky?
Thinking.
Is that what it is? I love any game with a good shotgun.
Holy shit.
Fuck
That
yeah.
is unnecessary.
Good.
I hope they take
Fuck
that out
aiming.
for actual competitive play.
Some metas are so bizarre that you're left questioning why you even bothered to play the game that day.
Die! What the fuck was
Are
that?
so bizarre that you're left
Is that Kate ult? That's
questioning
Caitlyn ult,
why
right?
you even
They stole that from League.
bothered to
Die.
play the game that day. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you that we have merch.
No.
Falling off our list, we have one of the dumbest metas to ever grace Street Fighter, and it comes from 4's Arcade Edition. When the update dropped in December 2010, it came with Yun returning to the franchise. He was busted on release with excellent movement, great damage, and insane frame data.
Dude, I don't know if it's just because I'm a hat guy. I think Yun is so much cooler than Yang. I think Yang is so cringe. The hat carries. It really does. My favorite KOF character is Clark. Like, it's the same fucking thing. It's just a guy with a fucking hat. I think that's cool. I love Clark. I love Ralph, too. I played Ralph and Clark. I'm a sucker for these guys. Don't care about her, though. Leona? No. Look at his fucking pose. What is he doing? He's just clenching his fists. I'm a big hat guy.
Busted on release with excellent movement, great damage, and insane frame data. Basically, it wasn't surprising when the game's producer admitted that Capcom intentionally made him OP. But the stupidest part of his move admitted that
the reason the character is strong is because Ono feels having a character helps to build community and competitive spirit. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Ono was such a dick. I think that's kind of interesting, actually. That's a neat idea. Didn't Jam Crofts mention this to you? I think I vaguely remember that. He didn't talk about Yang or Yun. I don't remember which one that is. I think Yang is the hair. Yun is the one with the hat. I think he did. He was talking about Kage, right? Because he thinks that good, like, OP characters rally a community. Which might be true. That's not a bad, you know, they know better than I do. Although apparently he's fired now, Omega Low. Did it work for Smash? No. It led to homophobia. it did in Smash 4. Yeah, that actually it got way worse. Maybe it's just because Smash players are young and dumb. Yeah. Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Look at Melee. Half the game revolves around Fox being good. Yeah, but Fox is he's good, but he's so inconsistent that you can like people love to be oppressed by Fox. People love Fox being good. People did not like getting oppressed by Meta Knight. No? Are you kidding? Are you guys kidding? People fucking love Fox in Melee. There's a whole cult around him. Yeah, your chat's dumb as hell. Yeah, are you guys do you guys not know what Melee is about? It's literally all Fox. It is the cult of Fox. And it's because he's fun to kill, too. You feel accomplished when you knock Fox off the stage and he dies at 20. As far as I understand, that's why DK's having a resurgence, because you just headbutt that motherfucker and he dies. I haven't watched that documentary. I kind of want to, but I don't think I'm going to do it on stream. Hour and a half documentary on Melee DK? I mustn't. Hour and a half? Okay. Do I have any Melee players in chat? Is the DK thing a meme? Like, did Junebug make a meme, or is DK, actually in an okay spot? It's a meme? Half and half, I think. Because I know it's him and Ringler, right? DK is not coming back. DK is a meme. Okay. So it's DK is it's half and half, because he's okay in the meta because people were able to play on Slippy and get experience and grind. But also, he's not actually good, clearly. Okay. He's a meme, but he kills Fox, so it's cool. Okay. Neat. I think late metas of games are interesting. Although, Ultimate doesn't make any fucking sense. Because, does Smash have, late metas? Really? I don't even know if meta's the right word. Because it's always just one person doing it. It's just DLC, yeah. I wouldn't say that Incineroar and Mario are meta picks. There's just one fucking guy that's really good with them that makes it deep in a bracket. Punish game over neutral? Yeah, but that's not... I don't think that's a meta thing. That's just, that's every... I would say that's every fighting game. Right? Is there any fighting game where neutral became more important as time went on? Over punish game? I mean, I'm kind of talking to my ass. Third strike? I guess they're hand in hand. Because if the punish game gets stronger, then the neutral needs to get stronger because you need to not get hit. I don't know. I don't know shit about fighting games. I don't know why I'm talking like I know a thing. I only know my little games that I've played. Whoops.
Capcom intentionally made
I play Magic the Gathering, the meta chat. I'm not reading the rest of that.
him OP.
I think MOBAs and I don't know about card games, but MOBAs, the meta changes all the time, but that's because the developer changes the game all the time. I played League for 10 years. My ass was jumping characters, except for my main character, who lived in every game. He was good in every meta all the time. Even when he was bad, he was good. I love Twisted Fate. Even when that shit was LeBlanc, Zed, Fizz, mid, I could still make it work, because I'm not fighting you, you shithead. The robot assassin, right? Who's the robot assassin? Who are you talking about? There's one robot in the game, and he's a big golem. Who's a robot assassin? Do you mean Zed? I don't play Zed, no.
But the stupidest part of his moveset was his dive kick.
The main reason his movement was good was the dive kick. Yun's dive kick travels across the screen extremely quickly, and he could threaten it even from a neutral jump. And because of that, the opponent couldn't just DP whenever they saw Yun leave the ground, in case he didn't dive kick.
Ah.
On most knockdowns, Yun could easily use his dive kick to reposition. Things like escaping the corner were trivial, even if the opponent quick rose.
Yun quickly became a problem, with many top players like Daigo switching off their long-time mains and onto the new...
I feel bad for this guy, because he... As somebody who has to record ad reads, like, he has to remember this line and then read it to the camera
character.
instead of just reading it off
yes,
a piece
hit
of
confirm,
paper.
Indian
That shit
agent.
probably takes forever.
And hopefully he hits the whole thing this time. We'll see.
What the fuck is
But
this
again, what's the
combo?
mix-up afterward? That's the...
What the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah.
This shit look like Tekken.
Yes, hit confirm, Indian agent.
And
hopefully he hits the whole thing this time. We'll
what
see.
the fuck?
But again, what's the mix-up afterward? That's the question. Wow, wow, I didn't know that worked.
Crazy, a
Cool,
hard
man.
knockdown.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
not
seen that.
again.
All right, here we
Not
go.
again.
John has got to be close to dizzy at this point.
Oh, I like the backdash there. Twin backdash is so strong,
There
and there
it
it is.
was. And Daigo takes it from John Choi.
After a strong first round from John, everything else
Who
was...
even is Yun? I think him and Yang are twins. That's all I know.
It's all Daigo.
Even after Capcom finally nerfed him, Yun
'Cause
was
Yun and
still
Yang, like
annoying
Yin
to
and
play
Yang,
against.
I don't
It didn't help that dive kicks were dominating multiple games at once, which led to Yun's dominance partially inspiring an entire multiple games
That
at
is the
once,
most-
which led to Yun's dominance
Obtuse dive kick I've ever seen. That's so... that it's supposed to come down like this. What kind of angle is that?
partially inspiring
Oh,
an
cheating ass,
entire
headshot.
parody game which featured a character named Kick, a direct reference to Yun. Yun was so powerful that he basically defined Street Fighter IV Arcade Edition, and to this day, fans are still tilted by just how stupid he was.
I know Doom's
Sniper
dive
has
kick,
always
yeah.
been a strong hero in Dota 2. In fact, most players
Oh,
would
it is
tell you that
Caitlyn.
he's brain dead and requires basically zero skill. But when Valve decided to buff his shrapnel ability in patch 6.83, he became completely busted.
What the fuck is this?
Relic in trouble, about to fall. Assassination, it'll get the kill. Everybody has
I
buyback
can't watch
except for
Dota.
the
I
Omni
can't
Knight.
tell what
No
the
racks
fuck is
are
going
gone.
on.
They're holding 4 versus
I played League
5.
for 10 years.
What
I
the
don't know
hell?
what's
But
happening.
the real reason
I think they're in top lane and they're pushing the waves, and this
holding
guy got
4
caught outside the,
versus
the
5.
base.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
But the real reason everyone remembers this meta is because of Sniper's voice lines. Sniper's shrapnel ability was so damn busted that his obnoxious voice still haunts Dota 2 players
really?
to this day.
Yeah, I thought that was like a gnome sound.
Rainbow Six Siege, a game that has
No.
seen some pretty awful metas.
That's
We've
really
already
funny.
covered broken operators like Finker and Lion on our channel, but there
Finker?
was one brief meta that, believe it or not, may have been even dumber. Back in March 2018, patch 3.1.
Wait, is this the shield
oh
one? I think I remember hearing my friends talk about this. The guy with a giant riot shield was the best.
finally brought some
Right.
buffs to Blitz. In an effort to raise his pick rate, Ubisoft made him a 2-speed operator. Most people probably thought this was a reasonable change, but the developers had forgotten one thing about Blitz. Since shields in Rainbow Six already have a natural speed reduction of 0.5, the buff likely should have made him run at 1.5 speed, but
Okay.
once players started playing him on the game's test server, they realized this wasn't the case.
Those of you that
Die.
don't have
What the
access to the TTS, Blitz is a monster right now. I would go as far to say
Wait, so
yes,
this
he's the
guy
most
just gets
over-
to hide behind the shield the whole game? This dude is just hiding behind a shield like this?
powered op
The
they've ever
whole
released in the
game?
game. Certainly
He's
the
just
most
a
annoying
tank
op.
running around the
Blitz
map?
was fast as
And he's
and it didn't
super
help that
fast.
Lion's ability forced you
my
to sit
God.
still while
Yo.
Blitz ran you down. Luckily, Ubisoft recognized their
funny.
mistake and made Blitz
He was
act
a
as
survival horror monster.
intended when the patch went live. But even after the bug fix, his movement
That's
speed with
funny.
his shield equipped still felt pretty fast. Ubisoft even released yet another statement to prove that the average round length had only been reduced by 9 seconds.
I tried to play Siege because it looks interesting, but there's too much information in that goddamn game.
Over time, his pick rate has gone down, but everyone
I don't
still
know how
remembers
anybody
rushing
could get
sights
into that
with
game.
Blitz
You need
and
some really
ending
good
rounds
friends.
in
You
seconds.
need good friends who will teach you a lot.
Smoking white, small white.
It looks fun. The game looks fun. It's just there's too much shit. I could play for 8 years and still get surprised by stuff.
Valorant has had no shortage of ridiculous metas. Whether it's weapons or agents, Riot has a real knack for releasing overpowered bullshit.
I fucking loved Chamber, though, because I got free guns. I loved Chamber so much. I got free guns, and I killed people in one shot, because I did not have the confidence to buy the AWP. So I'd be like, fuck, what am I going to do? You want to play? Let's play. That's my shit. Hell yeah. Let's play. Time to play. I want to play. Fuck yeah. Lock that shit in. I loved that guy.
And in the early days
I
of the
fucking
game,
love
there was
Chamber,
a
dude.
lot of nonsense.
I just no. If you haven't played Valorant, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Let me hijack your stream for a second.
Yeah, what's up?
Map knowledge is cringe, and I think curated, procedurally generated maps should be the norm. Not asking opinions unless you are famous by.
All right, yeah. Wait, map knowledge is cringe? Map knowledge is like one of the only skills in Valorant. It's map knowledge and clicking ahead. You have 2 skills in that game. I'm famous, shut the fuck up. Leon has spoken. Mods, get him the fuck out of here.
Throughout
He's got the
2020,
check mark.
one weapon in particular was just plain stupid.
Texas gonna take the high ground, but Weed is able to help him out. It's a Bucky Brigade! VCJ,
It was Bucky. That's who it was. By the way, when I was talking about Chamber, if you guys didn't know what that was, so in these games, the AWP it's a sniper rifle, basically. It's a very strong rifle that kills in one hit no matter where you hit. Chamber got one of those for free, and it had a very fast fire rate. That's it. Not in the leg? Oh, well, you're not really shooting anybody in the leg, I don't think. Unless you see their tootsie, I don't know. And he is French. Yeah, that's true.
Thing with the shotguns.
No more charges left.
Holy shit, that is
When are you
unnecessary.
shooting people's
I
legs?
hope they take that out
I'm
for
not
actual
good at
competitive
Valorant, so
play.
I can't think of a time
Shotguns
you
are
would
often
ever shoot
used
a
for their
leg, other
close
than if you're,
quarters
like, crouching.
capabilities, but the Bucky could pretty much be used as
If
a
you miss, LOL. Okay.
sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And because the price was merely 900 credits, eco rounds just didn't feel like eco rounds. You could buy a rifle for 2,900 credits only to get
I wish I
right click
played
from a
during this.
ridiculous range with a Bucky.
I want to play this game. This looks so much more fun. I want to be that. I don't want to click ahead. That's not fun to me. I would much rather do that than have some high college student just, oh, you're trolling? Oh my god. You dropped the bomb? You're trolling? How'd you miss that shot? You lost? I want to shoot people with the shotgun. No shot? No shot, dude.
Last time then.
We actually
Please,
lost.
Ace this 10s. Please, this is free YouTube content.
Make a shotgun Counter-Strike game? I think that's just like Quake. Quake is kind of shotgunny, right? I guess it's railgun. I don't know. You need a shotgun Counter-Strike game is TF2. You gotta play Scout.
Yeah, it wasn't fun at all. But thankfully, in patch 2.06, Riot finally answered everyone's prayers, nerfing basically
Halo?
everything about the Bucky. Nowadays, the
When I
Bucky
think of
actually
Halo, I don't think of shotguns. When I think of Halo, I think of 2 guys running around each other going with the AR, and then one of them dies. But it takes like 5 seconds. Takes a long time.
feels like a shotgun. You can still buy it on eco rounds, but
I said it before, but my idea
is
of
dead.
Halo gameplay is like smashing action figures together. That's what it feels like to me. It's stupid fun. Just, oh no, I died. No, I had a shield. My shield just came back up. Oh! That's how I feel when I play Halo. But I like it, but not that much. I can only have fun for like an hour.
Goats may be the meta that drove people away from Overwatch, but it's not nearly the stupidest. No, that honor goes to the double shield meta.
I love double shield. Don't you guys love double shield?
Oh,
Let's
is this
go. I
that
love playing
brick
Sigma. I
lady?
love playing Reinhardt. I love playing Orisa.
As the 2019 Overwatch League playoffs were
Who still plays this fucking game?
approaching, teams figured out that running 2 shield tanks was broken, and that became even more apparent when Sigma was released. This forced players
Sigma.
is to either break the shields or play heroes that avoided them entirely. It wasn't fun to watch, and it sure as hell wasn't fun to play.
Shields! Yes, dude. Yes, shields, 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 shields. This game, from what I've heard, has always been mad defensive. How do you make this game aggressive? No? Is that not true? Dive was meta forever? Yeah, but I guess, to me, when I think of dive, I'm thinking of Winston jumping in and zapping everybody. Like, I don't think that's aggressive. That's just a big-ass tank who's allowed to do it. But I guess it's aggressive. I don't know. Shields! Shields! It's aggressive tanks. Yeah. I guess it depends on what you mean by aggressive. Because when I say aggressive, I'm thinking of, like, I don't know, Tracer getting in, doing some shit.
Put down another shield, another barrier to replace this barrier that just died. Just put down
I only
another
played
goddamn shield.
A little bit of Overwatch,
shields.
the first one.
Shields are so much fun. I love shooting shields.
I was a Zarya guy.
I got pulled on the...
What
is happening, dude?
Very fun.
17 billion shields!
This meta had a few comp variations over its lifespan, but its worst offender was the bunker comp. With both shields set up, Bastion would hunker down in turret form and melt
Overwatch
enemies
players
from
seem to enjoy their game a lot. Good for them, but I just tried TF2 once, you know? I fucking love TF2.
far.
You do actually have to stop the
There's
cart
too
at
much
a
shit
certain
going
point
on.
in
I tried to
time
play
check your
Overwatch
weapons.
2
You
for
can't
one
just
night,
stand
and there's
there
just
and
too
do that
much.
while it moves.
What the fuck is that? Who built this fucking mountain? I know it's May, but why is she doing it on the car? She has built this mountain of a creamsicle.
Said they put an ice wall on it. The Bastion composition is so unforgiving. You get
There's
caught
too
once,
many
you get
colors
slowed, you're
and
out there.
particles,
I mean, the
you know?
highest DPS in the game. Sorry, you're just
You
dead.
play
It's not-
League? I know, but I played it for so long, it's second nature to me. However, every once in a while, I'll come back, I'll be like, what the fuck is that guy doing? There's a character that's like a water chick now who, like, is an assassin who keeps talking about joy, and I don't know what the fuck she does. I played Earth, and I'm like, she's just dancing around. Nyla? Yeah, I barely know what Viego does, and I've played him a few times. Samira had me confused. Yeah, Samira is like... Oh, she's Katarina, but she can move. Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Not gonna happen. You're not getting
Where's
out. You're not gonna
Yasuo?
turn the fight around.
I've never forgiven Riot for creating another Yasuo because Yasuo got banned too much. That's crazy. What the fuck is Cassante? That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is that guy doing? I don't know what he's doing. Sometimes he just runs at me and then I kill him. And I think he popped ult because he says something empowering like, this is my one chance. And then I fucking shoot him in the head and he dies. He doesn't do anything. What's Vex? Oh, I love Vex. I know what Vex does. She's my girl.
And things
I
just
love Vex.
get out of hand very quickly.
Both teams were basically just playing to keep their Bastion
Vex
alive,
rules.
arguably making Overwatch the most unfun it's ever been. Even today, that was easily one of the most ridiculous comps that Overwatch has ever seen. Back in 2018, League of Legends saw arguably its most boring
Back to League,
meta
huh?
ever. Gold funneling. One of the team's carries, typically the mid laner, would funnel all their gold and XP into one jungle hyper carry on the team, such as Master Yi and Kai'Sa.
Okay. I made so much money from this because I boosted during this time, but I also ran into so many other boosters. That kept happening. In this time, it would be me and Kenny. It would be me and Kenny. I'm Mick. Kenny's funneling me against two guys with Chinese names. It would be like Yi and Tarek against I don't even remember, but it was like clearly what was going
into
on.
One jungle
It was a
hyper
great
carry
era.
on the
Yeah.
team, such as Master Yi and Kai'Sa.
Speaking of down, we do see that Black Shield be on cooldown for a little bit. Used on Faker. Okay,
I
get the stun here onto Baker, and he
think I
nearly
did
goes
Twitch for a
down.
little bit.
Super low and down. Will go tall.
Viper's free
into
hitting.
it. Viper in the back line is looking to do it. Now Tall is going to go down, and it doesn't look like they can do it. Baker's going to get taunted up.
this isn't that old. Am I thinking of something else? I think this has come around a few times because I remember this. I remember doing this.
Nearly 10,000 in one fight.
4 or 5 years ago. I think this happened like 7 or 8 years ago, but in a different way.
Most
Maybe
mid laners swapped to tanky supports like Taric and bought support, goal generating items to help support their junglers and keep them alive even without much farm. Double If gave a great explanation of the ridiculous strat.
No, I did boost a little bit in 2018. Never mind.
Blitz esports when it first became viable.
Basically, the entire point of gold funneling is to interact with the enemy team as little as possible and to just put all of your resources into a champion that can hard carry. And I feel like it's not fun to watch. It's not fun to play, and it's especially not fun to play against.
Gold funneling in solo queue wasn't as much of a big deal for an average player because if you ask a random person on your team to funnel their gold into your build, they'll likely tell you to fuck off. But it made pro play an absolute snooze fest. Riot finally fixed things after a few months, changing Hunter's Machete so that lane minions would grant 10 less gold until a jungler finished enchanting it. This marked the end of the gold funneling meta, and honestly, good riddance. It was boring as hell.
Just change the gold funneling strats, I don't need to play Braum again.
It might have been something that worked in solo.
Alright, that was our list of the absolute worst.
Might have been something that worked in solo, but not in pro. A version of this existed in Dota. It was even worse. This isn't going to go on YouTube. Why would this ever go on YouTube? It's dumb. All right, I'm watching a Mario movie. So in case you guys didn't hear, Green Suigi, the guy that I rated last night, broke the world record for Mario 1 star at like, I think 6 minutes or something. This run is actually insane. I have not watched it yet. I'm curious. And we're going to watch it with Carl Jobst.
Hello, you absolute...
658? How the fuck do you beat any game in 6 minutes? Oh my god, dude.
Legends. It's over. Super Mario 64 is officially dead. You all may as well just uninstall the game. And yes, I know you don't need to install Super Mario 64 in the first place, but still, uninstall it anyway. Several days ago, the world witnessed the most perfect Super Mario.
How did he not hit the fire there, Several days ago, I used to be so good at doing this, and now my ass gets burned every time I do it.
Witnessed the most perfect Super Mario 64 speedrun ever performed. And honestly, it might legitimately be simply the best Super Mario 64 world record of all time. On the 16th of March, the speedrunner Luigi beat Super Mario 64 in 6 minutes and 58 seconds.
2 Marios?
The speedrunner Luigi
This Mario's coming up to grab the star. Oh, can you guys even see it? Okay, you guys can see it.
Beat Super Mario 64 in 6 minutes and 58 seconds, beating the game in less than 7 minutes for the very first time in history in the 1-star category.
Perfect lie, Mario.
As the name suggests, this is the category where you only collect 1 star.
Oh, he goes front
This world
boat.
record was monumental for multiple reasons. And the world record probably won't ever go below 6 minutes, so this is likely the last minute barrier that will be broken for
Mario's
1 star.
popping off for
But
himself.
more than that, Luigi's run was as close to a perfect speedrun of Super Mario 64 I've ever seen.
Then let me see
There
it.
were just no discernible mistakes.
I want to watch
Even
it.
though
Show
the
me.
0 and 1 star categories have always been very short, we had never seen a run that was more or less executed without some kind of major time
he's not
loss.
going reg
And in
points.
speedruns this short, even a 1
Where is he
second
going?
time loss would be considered major. But Luigi's run didn't have anything that I would call a mistake, and the run was so
Where
good
is he going?
that I had already
Wait, he's
decided
not-
to make a video about it. I was
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
I
title
forgot
the
about
video
that.
"The most perfect Super Mario 64
Jesus
speedrun
Christ.
in history
What
just
the
happened."
fuck?
But neither I nor the world was ready for what Luigi was about to do. On the 22nd of March, just 6 days after his new 1-star record, Luigi would get another world record.
Wait, so the
this
only
time
thing
in
you
the
do is
16-star
board Bowser's
category.
sub?
He would
The only thing you do is take over his submarine. That's the only star?
achieve a time of 14 minutes and 35
That's the
seconds,
1 star
which
you
beat the
get?
old record which Luigi also held by 6 seconds. This new 16-star record is everything the 1-star world record was, but multiplied by 100. It was also performed without any
I could do this
mistakes.
one. What?
But I mean, just saying that the new 16-star world
Where does he go?
record also didn't.
You can do that? You don't even have to boing? He thought he could do this one.
But
I was watching this. I was
by
like, you know what? I think I can make this work. So it's a kick, and then a dive, and then jump, and then a ZB.
I mean,
oh my
by
God, he's so fast.
It was
he went
also
into
performed
Polygon
without
Mario.
any
Did you guys
mistake.
see that? Hold on. Maybe not. This looks like low poly Mario. I guess he's not that
But
far.
I mean, just saying
his
the
hat
new
got all
16-star
angular.
world record also didn't
got
have any
unenhanced.
mistakes doesn't really do justice to how ridiculous that premise is. A flawless
Whoosh!
16-star speedrun isn't supposed to happen. At least, not yet. This record is
I
undoubtedly...
think you're right. Oh, what's good? Yeah, we're watching a movie about you. You're on the TV. What's good? Yeah, I can't tell. Your hat gets all angular there, but I don't think you're that far ahead, right?
Years and years ahead of its time. So sit back and relax as we take a quick look at what might be...
If I was that bully, I'd be mad
ahead
as
of its
fuck.
time. So sit back and relax.
He
as
didn't
we
even
take...
hit me, dude. I hit him dead on. What is this stupid... I'd be so fucking mad. I hit you!
Look at what might be
The fuck
the
is
best
that?
Super Mario 64 speedrun of all time. I really hope you enjoy.
I would love a Mario 64 mod where it's multiplayer, and there's probably a way to do it, and everybody gets one enemy. So, like, you're a streamer, and you have 1,000 viewers, and you're randomly assigned enemies. and they could all collapse on you at the same time. That's a fun idea.
I'm not sure if you've seen this yet, but
Mario 64 Online is a thing. No. I don't mean a bunch of Marios. I mean you could randomly be assigned as a Bob-omb. You'd have to wait until the streamer gets to your level. Yeah, you'd have to wait a bit. I want to be Chain Chomp. Yeah, you would have to get, like, you get randomly assigned an enemy in Mario 64. That'd be kind of fun.
A brand new study out of Harvard has just proved that people are 69% more attractive if they play Raid Shadow Legends and Silver Legend Bandicoot deck when it by.
Dude, how did he keep it so short? Dude, whenever I do a Raid Shadow Legends ad, they're like, okay, we want 30 to 60 seconds. And then they give me 8 pages of things I have to say. He kept it at 1 minute. What a fucking god. I need to be like Carl, dude. He's talented. LOL, I skip your ads as well. Hey, please do. But it's not my job to sell you on it. It's my job to show you that it exists. All right? And then you make your own decision. By the way, I have a new ad coming up for a game called Honkai Impact. Not a joke. There's a game called Honkai Impact. It is made by the people who made Genshin Impact. Yeah. Yeah, so, hey, if you guys like if you guys like that mobile game fun, something to play on the mobile game, a cross-platform anime action experience, play some Honkai Impact, but wait for my movie, all right? Wait for the movie to come out.
Been watching Super Mario 64 speed.
I actually looked it up. Because I recorded the ad last night. I was like, is it Honkai? Honkai? Honky? Honkai? I looked at 3 different videos, and I hope I was right.
Speedruns for well over a decade by this point. No matter what
like
category it is, one
it.
thing has always remained true. When it comes to Super Mario 64 speedruns, players will make mistakes. The movement in this game is so complex, and the strategies are so precise, that people are bound to slip up at some point. It's just not possible to play like a computer and perform every action perfectly. It's for this reason that every single world record in the game's history has been stained, for lack of a better word, with blemishes. Obvious time losses that were incurred simply due to a player doing something suboptimally. But
I would love to go back in time and play Mario 64 in, like, 2010. Like, if I could take 16 star and go back to 2010 and just show people, that feels really fun.
Even a decade ago, I did ask myself, is it possible that we will see
that rabbit?
a Super
Watch
Mario
this.
64 speedrun with no mistakes? Obviously, it's not really feasible for the super long categories, but I did genuinely ponder the plausibility of a...
Damn, he got canonless in 2012, and I still can't without doing pagan ritual.
Perfect run for the shortest speed runs. Honestly, if you go back and watch some of the older 16-star world records, they don't contain that many errors. They definitely used slower strategies and generally did have a couple of major time losses, but it was a small enough number to where it seemed like it was possible to do a perfect run. And I just want to clarify that when I say a perfect run, I don't mean a TAS doing the impossible strategies. I simply mean going into a speedrun with certain
This reminds me. So when we did the when I did the Simply, I could talk about this now because enough time has passed. When I did the Simply 16-star tournament, I thought my first round I was gonna get totally dumpstered. The second round I was gonna put this TAS on.
A perfect run. And
just do like this.
I just want to clarify that when I say
now it's time to really game. And I hit up Simply. I was like, can I do that? He was like, yeah, if you get totally stomped, yeah, go for it. And then the first game was close. And I'm like, fuck. And then I just lost normally, which is way less funny.
Perfect.
I was going to, like, hold up, like, this controller, like with a pro controller. Play with a bubble bass. I don't know. Oh, he's switching to the bass for the Boing Star. Oh, wait a minute. Hui percent? As soon as I get the star. I don't know. There's a bit there, right? I could have got the Ring Fit controller. I own that. Yeah. I mean, I could have done anything. I got a fucking PS4 controller here. I had a lot of stuff that I had planned. And because the first race was close, I just did it normally, and then I lost. Going to the arcade cabinet for Bowser throws. I load up 64 on that. I start rolling it around.
Run, I don't mean a task.
I was hoping I would get totally stomped out.
I simply mean going into a speed run with
this.
certain
Imagine me
strategies
doing
planned
this
out and pulling them
and
all off
pretending I
without
did it.
messing any of them up. A perfect run doesn't mean you can't go faster, it just means going as fast as your chosen strategies allow. As time went on in the 16-star category, mistakes became smaller and smaller. When Aki broke the 15-minute barrier in 2020, his entire run was essentially flawless until the very last Bowser stage, where he messed up a couple of jumps, which led to very costly ledge grabs.
This guy talks.
This was around the time that the 16-star category really started to become heavily optimized, where even small mistakes were a big deal. From this point on,
he's not going on a magical journey inside the volcano? Where could he be going?
Almost all of the time gain was from performing faster strategies. Still, mistakes remained in every run, even if they were few and far between.
Oh, is he not Australian? I thought that was an Australian accent. He's Austrian? Is that true? I thought he was New Zealand at least.
16-star record, the one that was just broken, he only had in Suigi's remained in every run.
Ouija!
Even if they were few and far between. In Suigi's last 16-star record, the one that was just broken, he only had two obvious mistakes. A missed triple jump in Hazy Maze Cave, and a slow backwards long jump through the 50-star door. We were cusping on an era where if you wanted the world record, you had to play perfectly. We weren't there yet, but it was tantalizingly close. Even in the shortest category 0-star, which is only 6 minutes long, you won't see a perfect run. In the current world record held by Kano, almost everything is done without mistake, except for a poorly executed backwards long jump through the 50-star door, costing 3 to 4 seconds alone, which in the shorter categories is huge. But in March of 2023, the player Suigi would single-handedly usher in a new age of Super Mario 64 speedrunning.
What the
age?
You can do that?
A new age of Super Mario 64.
What the fuck are these jumps?
Boom,
boom, boom, boom. That looks hard. Because you got to get the angle just right. You got to mash A. What the fuck?
The age of perfect world records. At the beginning of March, Suiji already held the 1-star world record with a time of 7:04. This run was decent, but again, it had 2 distinct time losses, with the biggest one happening around the 30-star door. A slow setup and a suboptimal backwards long jump resulted in a loss of 5 seconds, and then a small mistake in the final Bowser stage cost another second. With the 7-minute barrier so close, and with such obvious mistakes in the world record, Suiji decided to try and take the record down to 6 minutes. On the 15th of March, he would get a 7:03, but again, it was marred by a mistake in the Fire Sea, costing 5 seconds. In order to get below 7 minutes, Suiji would more or less need a run with no mistakes, and 1 day later, he would get
Yes,
exactly
I saw the
that.
mistake. It was obvious. Ah, yes, there's the mistake right there. The speed run is shorter than the opening cutscene of Galaxy. Really?
Oh my god!
The cutscene's that long?
Dude.
Imagine he missed the star.
Dude.
I'm sure it's happened.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure people.
This run is the first time in Super Mario 64 speedrunning history that we've seen a speedrun with no mistakes. Unless you're a top runner
under 7
or extremely familiar with the game, you simply wouldn't be able to tell where time was lost. I can't really stress enough how big of a deal this kind of run is. And maybe it's just because I've been waiting for this moment for so long, but this really is something special. Suiji's run put him 9 seconds ahead of second place.
Jesus Christ, get fucked. 9 seconds? Quit the game. Never play again. Blown the fuck out. 9 seconds is so many seconds. Oh my god.
Which is outrageous when you consider the distance between second and 8th is just 5 seconds. As I mentioned earlier, the distance between second and 8th is just 5 seconds.
Dude, what? This kind of run can low-key kill a game/category. Yeah, who would keep going? It's over. He won. The game is over. Give up. Who would continue? 9 seconds ahead. Everybody else, dude, that's crazy.
As I mentioned earlier, I had already decided to make a video just based on this one world record. It's that good, but I had...
Mario Odyssey has had the same problem for almost a year. Wait, really? Did somebody just like super crack open Odyssey and now everybody's like, fuck that, I'm not doing it?
No idea what was about to come. Suiji would then move back to the 16-star category. This category is more than twice as long, and as Super Mario 64 speedruns increase in length, the difficulty of performing a flawless run goes up exponentially. Suiji's 16-star record was already mind-blowing, also beating second place by 9 seconds.
There's no way
but even Suiji himself was not expecting to actually get a run without mistakes. His goal was a time of around 14 minutes and 39 seconds, as he just wanted to get below 1440. The first 8 minutes of Suiji's fateful run was surprisingly quite standard, and heading into Hazy Maze Cave, he wasn't even a full second ahead of his previous record. This is because his previous record didn't really have any mistakes either up until this point, but he gained a couple of seconds in Hazy Maze Cave because the previous record missed the triple jump off the box.
A lot of shitty
so now he was 3 seconds ahead. In my experience, it's the second half of a speedrun where mistakes are most likely to occur. This is because when a runner is on good pace, the nerves and adrenaline start to rise.
Damn, he fucked that rabbit up. Where are you going, little bro?
This is because
he went left.
When a runner is on good pace, the nerves
and
here, adrenaline start
boom, right in front of the door.
To rise. Hands start to shake.
Split name is kill. Kill that fucking rabbit.
And as the pressure mounts, it becomes far more difficult to play well. However, in this particular run...
Odyssey speedruns are sick, are they? I feel like they'd be kind of boring. I just like, I only like 16 star, really. I like 120 star because there's a lot of variety and the colors are pretty, but I'm not actually paying attention.
Opposite seemed to occur. The last half of this 16-star speedrun is the fastest ever, and it was more than just an absence of mistakes. He legitimately played well and gained more time. For example, as part of the MIPS clip, you need to get MIPS through this first.
Coney, thoughts on Liam? I've never actually watched him. Sometimes I'll put Liam on my TV as I'm falling asleep. I have never watched him with the sound on. I put Mario 64 on to sleep, and there's a guy on the TV that I've never heard speak, but he's playing Mario with 2,000 viewers at 2 a.m. He's funny. I would not know. I don't even know what his voice is like.
Door. Normally you place MIPS, turn around, and pick him up. And to this point, you're still inside the door, so you have to jump and wiggle your way free. But it is possible to both grab MIPS and get unstuck from the door at the same time, allowing you to immediately keep moving.
Okay, well, he's gonna
this saves around a full second, and it's extremely precise. It's a frame-perfect trick, and even the best players may only succeed in doing it 10% of the time. But here, Suigi executes it perfectly. His movement throughout the entire run is just awe-inspiring. Again, it's one thing not to make a mistake, but Suigi is legitimately performing better movement than anyone has ever seen in the game's history. Suigi is also undoubtedly the best in the world at backwards long jumps. While players have always practiced them in the past, I think generally most people have accepted these skips as just a hit-or-miss trick that requires a bit of luck to pull off in a run. But these skips are not luck at all. It's entirely based on your mechanics. Suigi has devoted literally hundreds of hours practicing this one trick alone, and it shows. No one does them faster or more consistently. Heading into the final Bowser stage, Suigi was almost 6 seconds ahead of his world record. And
it must be hell to be that Mario. Think about a world where your consciousness is transplanted into this Mario specifically. Right? Like, my Mario is pretty mentally healthy, because my Mario, like, isn't that fast. I can kind of tell what's going on. This guy's in misery. Now and forever. By the way, ads in 10 seconds. I popped one snoozy, only get one more. I'm going to save it. So if you don't want ads, subscribe to the stream. You can drop a Prime right below the stream. I have not said it one time tonight. Go ahead, drop that Prime, or $4.99 a month. It's so cheap to do. Wow, Twitch is just giving it away. Go ahead and drop that subscription right now. We're almost at 3K. Look at that. We're 3 away from 3K. Pop it. Thank you. Two more. Thank you. Send it.
And his movement.
Your Mario dies, though, Coney. Wait a minute, that's true. My Mario might get sucked under a pyramid and suffocate on sand. That's a good point. My Mario has been buried under a pyramid. That's kind of dark. You think Bowser gets sad that, like, Mario doesn't visit some levels? Because, like, those are made with love, right? They're paintings. And Bowser's like, oh, I worked really hard on Cool Cool Mountain. That's not the one. What's the second one? Frap Snowland? Whatever. It's weird there are 2 snow levels, right? Do you guys think that's weird? I always thought that was really weird. Snowman's Land? Oh, is that what it's called? Dorkly-ass bit? Every once in a while, I'll have a perfect Dorkly bit from like 2004. That shit would go crazy. He didn't see my pirate ship. I made a whole rainbow ride. You could go on the rainbow and it has a little house. What is that house all about? I have so many questions. I said the same thing about Wet Dry World. What the fuck is going on there?
Continued to be just beautiful.
There's 2 water levels, aren't there? I mean, kind of, I guess. I would say water's different than ice, though. A lot of games have 2 water levels. I think Donkey Kong 64 had 2. Banjo-Tooie, maybe? Also, there are 3. Wait, what? Dire Dire Docks. Tooie has 1. What, Jolly Roger Bay? I thought there were 2. Hold on. Aquarium? That's not a water level, you schmuck. Shut the fuck up. That's not a level,
made
that's a
single
star.
mistake the entire run. If he managed to hold it together, this would probably be the greatest speedrun in Super Mario history. And on the 22nd...
Wet Dry World isn't a water level. It's something else.
of March 2023...
That's like calling Hailfire Peaks an ice level. Hailfire Peaks is from Banjo-Tooie, by the way.
Speedrunner Suigi achieved this run.
It also has some very funny music. Have you guys ever heard Hailfire Peaks? I feel like this is probably the worst song in Banjo-Kazooie history. What the fuck was he thinking? What's that sound? I don't think Grant Kirkhope tried in the second game. I'm gonna be honest. Banjo-Kazooie music is really good. Banjo-Tooie music is generally not great. I'm not kidding. What song is this? It's Hailfire Peaks from Banjo-Tooie. It's just fart music. This is fat people music. Maya Hem Temple. I think the first level was good. Like, hold on. Like this one. Like, this song is fine, but why'd you put in a donkey? And it's so uninspired. Why the fuck is there a donkey here? Well, we're in the West. You hear that mouth harp? Boing. Glitter Gulch Mine is one of my favorites. Yeah, I just don't think... What does this one sound like? Hold on. Yeah, this sucks. So uninspired, he says about a song made for a children's video game. Okay. You don't understand. You hear this? What is this supposed to convey? Guys, don't look it up. What level do you think this is? Where do you think this level takes place? Forest, water, cave level, piano land, TikTok wood, swamp, plains, farm, high mountain, canyon, swamp, forest. Is this the desert? No, the desert has like a... What is this instrument? What would you call this instrument? Sitar? No, that's not what that is. That sounds very... A flute? That's not a flute. Okay, so anyway, the point I was trying to make. This song is for a kid's game. It's uninspired. I can't tell where I'm supposed to be. This shit, though. This shit? Steel drums. I'm at the fucking beach. You hear the ocean. I'm on the fucking beach. I feel the sun. I'm there. I'm at the ocean. This shit is good. It's so good, man. Banjo-Kazooie is so much better. I hate a Banjo-Tooie ass dude. Ooh, it's so big. Shut the fuck up. No way he gets it in 3 throws. One. Would he still fuck this up? Does he fuck it up? No way people fuck this up at this level, right? Yes? Really? That's got to be a reason why Mario 64 is so beloved.
16 star is fucking dead!
Oh my god!
He killed it!
God! I just got a 1435! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Damn, he had it locked down to the actual time. That's crazy. Could do without the screeching, though. Listen, hold on. Chatter. Okay. You don't understand what it's like to be devoted to this. To want this so much. And to play this much. It's the same as pop-offs. It's a release of tension. It's like, okay, I did it. I did the thing that I've been trying for hours and days to do. Now, should you devote hours and days and months and years and whatever of your life to doing something like this? That's its own conversation. That's a different argument. But if you do it and you finally achieve it, you can make any noise you want. Any noise you want. Anything you want. Who else will? That's inspirational.
I didn't make a mistake. I didn't make a mistake. There's no mistake. There's no mistake. I'm not even kidding. There's no mistake. There is no mistake. There is no mistake.
This new time of 14:35 puts Luigi 15 seconds ahead of the second place runner.
Holy fuck. He was right. Dude.
Slippery Nip. And what's crazy
Nobody
is
could
that
play the
Slippery
game
Nip
again.
is the only other person who even has a sum of best that beats Luigi's new record. Slippery Nip's sum of best is 14:33.
Yeah, but Slippery Nip has the prettiest
Meaning
setup.
that
This Mario setup is so crisp.
If you take his new Slippery Nip,
It's actually way better than Suigi's. Suigi's looks kind of like, it looks like Gumby. This shit look like Play-Doh.
Luigi,
Slippery Nip actually
is the
this shit-
only
yeah, look at that. That looks beautiful.
other
His
person
looks
who
so much
even
better.
has a sum of best that beats Luigi's new record. Slippery
better
Nip's
is the
sum
setup,
of
the
best
worse
is
the runs.
14:33, meaning that if you take all of his best segments ever,
Would you ever speedrun another game? Maybe. Three years is a long time. I think I could beat that. I could beat that shit. It's down to the milliseconds? Oh. Oh, wait. When they go down to the milliseconds, does that mean that this is, like, really tight? I think Aladdin for Super Nintendo is very fun. I think it's a very fun game to play. France wins? And then Russia? SNES version is better. Yeah. Dude, it's weird. I feel like there was like a psyop going on back in the day where everybody said the Genesis one was better, which I don't understand. It was so weird. Everybody said that.
and stitch them together,
If
he
it's
would
by
only beat
millisecond, it's
Luigi's
hyper
time
optimized. Fuck that then.
by
No.
2 seconds. And everyone else, even if you took every single one of their best
Victoire,
segments
Victoire,
ever
Victoire.
and put them all together, they would still come up short. I really think this new world record marks the beginning of a new era in Mario 64
Beginning of the
speedrunning.
end.
From this point on, if you want to get a world record in one of these shorter categories, you have to be able to play a flawless run. And given that it's only ever happened twice in history, both by the same person, this is a tall order.
Yeah, but it's only like when you. Oh, he sleep. Oh, when you. It's crazy to me that like you just have to be perfect for 15 minutes. Which, like, yeah, 15 minutes is a long time, but it's not that long. Right? 15 minutes? I don't know.
But it's moments like this that will push the game further. Now that runs without mistakes have happened and have raised the bar even higher, people are going to be working harder.
15 minutes
and
of pure perfection? How hard could that be, though?
I think a lot of limiting beliefs are going to be destroyed. Suigi is now going for the 0-star
Yeah, you
world
could try
record.
4 times
and
in
honestly,
an hour. Yeah,
based
that's
on
a
his
lot.
paces, it seems inevitable that he will get it very soon. So I suggest you go and follow Suigi on Twitch and
I
try
already
to catch
did.
that one live. I will
He went past the
put a
boat?
link to his channel in the description.
How'd he get in there? He went past the water? Is Suigi still in here? Say something in chat so people could click on your name and follow you. I don't know if Suigi was here. He probably left when I started talking about Banjo-Kazooie. He's streaming. Oh no! My viewership! 15 minutes of pure unbroken concentration is definitely not something that can be casually done. Well, maybe not for most people, but, you know, I'm a little different, so. This little, you know. I'm a little different. Coney, it's a 3D game. It's not an algorithmic series of button presses. You're not going to have the same angles over and over. But how hard could it be? Can't you get it down to a science? Like, left C stick here, or left C here, right C there. You know what I'm saying? Can't be that hard. What's these? Coney, you could speedrun Pikmin 2. Dude, bless their heart. I said that I was playing Pikmin 2 again, and I got a few DMs that were like, hey, if you really want to play the game and speedrun it, you should look up this run, eyes emoji. I'm like, dude, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, I'm not like, I'm not a competitive person. Easiest way to ruin your favorite game. That's, you know, I'm happy. I like the game. I just want to play it. And I play, Pikmin is one of my favorite series, but for some reason, I know very little about it because I play it so rarely. So when I see shit again, I'm like, oh, it's like the first time. Oh, that guy's there? It's kind of nice. I'm just not a, I'm not a competitive guy, I guess. But, all right, I feel like I have to watch it now. I haven't seen it. It's only 7 minutes. Let me see the run. 7 minutes. 3 days ago? 6:33? Pretty funny. You literally played PM and Brawl. Yeah, but that... I was at a competitive stage in my life. I would not call myself a competitive person. I played a game competitively, but I don't think I am a competitive person.
I played on...
That's the wrong one? This is not the 1 star. What the fuck? 0 star? This? This one? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
He's got so many. Is it that one? No, that's 16. 1 star. Former world record. World record. There it is.
Take off that sign. That's new.
All right.
What is it? Do you think about it? Kinda, sorta.
I'm not watching this 16 star. I got other movies to watch. I ain't got time for that. Oh, surely he's gonna miss this one. He landed it.
I smelled like a fart.
Still not it.
That's awesome.
What? You're kidding.
I smell great, personally.
Looking for 1 star, clicks on 0 star. It says 1 star. This is it. Yeah. I don't know what this run looks like, so this is gonna be new to me.
If anybody walked beside me right now, they would not start coughing. And get me.
Oh yeah, he just avoids the... Yeah, we don't go red coins. I forgot what it was like to live in a world where you don't go red coins. That used to be what I did. I remember when I started going red coins, I was like, ooh, this is scary. And it... What the fuck he did with the wall? This is not safe. This Mario is... pixels off from a concussion at any moment.
Smells like rubber.
He's gonna get a bruise on his brain.
That's,
Oh, he got it. I thought he missed that. Why would he miss that in a world record? I was like, oh no, the run's dead.
Eat half a tub of peanut butter? That's very base. Good job.
It's like a tumbler in his skull. Yeah, I think it would be hell to be this Mario. Like on some, like, I have no mouth shit. You know what I mean? Imagine being an AI that subjects Mario to this kind of stuff.
I wonder what percentage of people in my chat right now don't wear deodorant. Maybe like...
Now I'm wondering that.
60%? Maybe 0% actually. Oh.
Probably like 30. Mods a poll. 90% for this chat. What do you mean for this chat? There's almost 1,500 people in here. You think 90%? So what is that? You think 1,350 people here don't wear deodorant? He cheating? What was that? Oh, I didn't see it. Wait. Did nobody actually watch the run? Did nobody actually watch and see that he cheated? Did nobody, and he split the run? Nobody paid attention? By the way, his camera is mirrored. I don't know if that should disqualify him. It's clearly a backward shirt. And he has to dry his hands? Is that allowed? Coney, if you reveal him for cheating, you gain his record. Well, well, well. Guess I'm gonna have to go to work. I'm gonna pour over this whole video with a fine-tooth comb. Okay, so 88% of people said yes to deodorant. So, you said 90% didn't wear it. Who are those 12%? I know you probably said no as a bit, but I'm actually curious. If you don't wear deodorant, why not? Are you allergic? I once had a computer teacher that was allergic to deodorant. I don't have arms. How do you type? Oh, do you have text-to-speech? I feel like they have ways to do that without arms. Like a Pee-wee Herman, like, you know, a Pee-wee's Big Adventure or whatever. You, like, put some deodorant on the wall and then you, like, rub your arm against it. Wait, if you don't have arms, you don't have armpits. Do you sweat? Do people without arms smell... Do they get BO as bad? You can sweat without armpits. Yeah, but, like, if armpits are, like, the main, like, BO source. You know what I'm saying? They'd sweat less, maybe? Everyone gets BO. I mean, obviously, duh. I'm saying there are certain areas in your body that are more likely to get BO. If you were born without arms, do you have the glands in the same spot? You know what I'm saying? It's not a bit. I'm asking a question. I'm curious. Do they still grow hair there? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you get hair and, like, bacteria? You guys are pissing me off. I'm curious. Nah, this makes sense. Thank you, Lewis. W. Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. It's a real question. Chat just wants any opportunity to hum me. It just feels so good to own the streamer. It's a real fucking question. W. Lewis. Coney, not everyone gets BO. Koreans don't. Koreans don't get BO? What the fuck are you talking about? That's a real thing? No. No, you can have... Okay. So just to recap, I'm cringe for asking if people without arms could get BO. But the chatter that said, hey, Koreans don't have body odor, everybody's like, oh, that's true. That's true, actually. No, that's real. That's real. That's a real thing, everybody. That's real. He's spitting. What the fuck? So I'm the... Okay. I'm not even saying that that person's wrong. I'm just saying everybody in chat is like, oh, I knew that. I knew that, by the way. But I have a genuinely curious question. Everybody's getting on me. This is so stupid. No, I'm sure they get BO. It's just not as bad, right? That's like it's probably like a sliding scale. Probably has to do with diet too. The American diet is probably horrible for you. BO comes from a bacteria they don't have. That's a pretty shitty superpower. I'm not going to click any of your links. That's their class trait. Good for stealth missions, I guess. That's a good superpower. Not smelling bad? I'd rather fly. How about teleportation? I'll just put on deodorant and then smell good. How does he do that? It's not hard to not smell like ass. Wait, how did we get here so fast? I was barely paying attention. Why are we fighting Bowser? It's only been 5 minutes. Is Bowser even ready? Bowser, oh shit, oh god, oh god. I wasn't even looking at this. Why is he cheating? Cheating is a very funny word. I don't even feel like I just watched a video. Bowser's still waiting in the dark world? Wait a minute. No, he killed Bowser. No, he killed all 3 Bowsers, didn't he? Did he kill all 3 Bowsers? 1. He killed all 3 Bowsers? Yeah, okay. Alright, Bowser knows where to go. Yeah. You argued with chat the whole time? Because you guys pissed me off. Yeah! Okay. Hey, I'm not... I get it. I understand. Hey, I know. I feel you. I feel you, bro. Seriously, you earned it. You earned it. I just didn't know. My car. You think any new viewers are like, why the fuck is everybody saying my car?
One of my best friends of 7 years is part Korean. He has never smelled of Bo in the time that I knew him.
Is it only Korea? Or is it all, like, what is it? East Asian countries? It's only Korea.
Oh my god! Yes, dude! Oh my god. Dude,
Asia, but Koreans have it the least. Oh Southeast Asian to varying degrees. Mario popping off to himself is killing me. Just kill Bowser in under 7 minutes.
Dude!
Super Mario style. What you just said was literally Terminal Montage's bit in his Mario 64 video. I'm not watching that guy. Dude, that guy would always come up. Yeah, listen, I'm sure it's very funny. I'm sure he makes good stuff. But I'm not an animation guy. If I was Peach, I'd be mad as hell. You got how many stars? You got 1 star? Actually, I guess I'd be happy because I would be saved. Oh, 2 stars. 2 stars. W streamer. Okay, animation is cinema. Animation is cartoons. Those are for kids. You know that, right? I can't. That's a cartoon. Bro is watching Scooby-Doo. That's literally me. Literally me. Listen, I don't think animation is legit cinema until I see a movie that accurately depicts a panic attack. If I saw that in an animated movie, I actually think my mind would be changed. But until that exists, it's just not real. It's just not real. I have never seen a movie accurately depict a panic. Oh boy, do I have the fucking movie for you. All right. This next one's a doozy, but I think it's kind of shitposty, and I love that. I hope this one's shitposty. Who remembers Wait in the Wings? Anybody remember Wait in the Wings? We watched a video from Wait in the Wings a while ago. It's a Broadway channel, theater musicals. We did one on the Spider-Man musical right here. Turn Off the Dark. Now, they post... It's been a while since I've been interested in any videos that they've had. Just nothing is really hit. I don't really care about Beetlejuice, whatever. But they just uploaded 10 musical set pieces that went way too hard. And the thumbnail is a fucking giant King Kong. I gotta see that shit. I want to see the giant King Kong that's blowing up the fucking theater. It's just an inflatable monkey with people singing around it. I'm curious.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
I have to see. Send it.
What makes a musical iconic? The actors, the script, the songs?
I don't know any of the musicals they just showed, so none of those.
All play an important role. But when flipping through over 100 years of...
King Kong the musical was a flop? I think most musicals are flops. Not everything could be Cats. I can't believe Cats was that popular. Cats is the dumbest fucking...
musical history, some of the most iconic come from the set.
The fuck is that? Oh, probably Wicked, right?
Flying chandeliers,
dragon?
heavy barricades, wooden swings. Just a few of the countless times that one specific set piece...
A helicopter?
Just a few of the countless times that one specific...
What the fuck is that? How did they get a helicopter into a fucking building?
Defined an entire...
That King Kong. Oh my god. Dude, if I actually saw this at the theater, I'd probably be scared, I think. Even now, like modern day, not even in the past, I think I would be scared for my life.
I'm Brendan with Wait in the Wings,
the fuck?
And these are 10 set pieces that went unnecessarily hard.
What if he blocked the exit doors? That would be a fire hazard, I think.
But first, we can't dive in without a quick shout out for this video sponsor.
To get this straight, the man who casts Mario fighting Minecraft Steve for a living doesn't respect the medium of animation.
That's a video game. That's not the same.
He is no stranger to boxing rings on stage. But Rocky took it one step above the rest.
Rocky?
Out of all the words
there's
to
a
describe
Rocky
director
musical?
Alex Timbers, timid isn't one of them. A champion of immersive theater on Broadway, Timbers constantly searches for ways to eliminate
what would he even sing?
Divide between performers and audience members. This might have been his boldest attempt yet. This might have been his bold.
He got knocked out. Oh! It's like a pirouette. Oh, good heavens. I am slain.
Following the same story as the 1976 Sylvester Stallone movie, Rocky the Musical ended with a championship fight between Rocky and Apollo Creed.
Okay.
In a stunning grand finale, the Winter Garden Theater transformed into the Philadelphia Spectrum
it's in the
Sports
round.
Arena, equipped with a 3-ton boxing ring. Timbers and set designer
cool,
Chris
I guess.
Barreca wanted the crowd to really feel like they were at a boxing match.
That's neat.
Utilizing the same technology used to move shipping containers.
Oh.
Audience
I was
members
like, why
in
are we in
the
GTA?
Golden Circle were escorted on stage as the boxing ring rolled out into the first 6 rows of seats.
Oh, that's sick.
For 20 electrifying minutes, the theater basically transformed into a WWE event.
That's really
As
cool.
Audiences watched.
Oh, that's GTA 5? Oh, did I say 6? Dude, I forget that 5's been out forever. Isn't that crazy?
The fight.
My family saw this on Broadway, but I didn't go.
In the bleachers right behind the ring.
To be fair, I wouldn't
As
want to
if
go
that
see
wasn't
Rocky
rousing enough,
anyway.
The ring
I wouldn't want to go see that
spun
either.
and was filled with camera crews, hidden
The
mics
ring
and towels,
spun?
and makeup artists carefully making the actors look more and more bruised the longer the fight went on.
That's cool. That's kind of smart, actually. So you fuck them up. That's kind of
Critics
neat.
had a lot
That's
to
cool.
say about Rocky the Musical,
That's
but
smart.
none of them denied how cool the finale looked.
That's a neat idea.
The Beetlejuice house.
The what?
Holy crap! A house already!
The fuck is that?
Another example of director Alex Timber's creative flair.
Rocky is an amazing movie. I've never seen any of them, actually.
Every single scene of Beetlejuice the Musical
It's just
was a visual wonderland. And the most eye-popping, or snake-popping, feature was the actual house. The set went beyond just aesthetics. It also played an important role in the story. In very early discussions,
kinda
Timbers
simple.
wanted the house to be...
Ain't no way you'd never seen any of the Rockies? No, I just never... I know the Rocky stories, so why would I see the movie? You know what I mean?
Own character, evolving throughout the night from the Maitland's quaint country house to Beetlejuice's terrifying haunted one. As set designer David Corrin said in an interview with the New York Times, every single
just the
thing
story
that is
of
a
an underdog,
telltale
right?
visual element gets changed. All the walls, all the window dressing, every single light fixture, and the fireplace. In all, the set transformed 4 times, depending on who controlled it. The Maitlands, the Dietzes, and twice under Beetlejuice.
You guys ever see Beetlejuice? It's a good movie.
The massive house also captivated in its lighting, projections, and references to Beetlejuice.
Mal and I, during one like Halloween stretch, we watched like a bunch of these movies, like Beetlejuice, Gremlins, whatever. Beetlejuice is probably the best one of those, like 80s. I know he honks his dick. Does he? I don't remember that scene. I don't remember him honking his dick. I remember the banana thing. Yeah. Nice model. Nice fucking model. In the graveyard? Are you adding? How did you get this fast?
Nice fucking model!
How did you find it that fast? That was so fast.
Creator
He
Tim
did honk
Burton.
his dick, you're right.
Wanting the home to
Honk,
possess
honk.
a hand-drawn feel, the wallpaper
It's pretty
included
good.
scaled-up Burton flower illustrations that
That
the team
movie was rated PG, by the way. Dude, you could do anything in the 80s. You could, like, the executives like, fuck it, show that to a kid. Who cares? The scene where they're trying to scare the alive people is fucking horrifying. Could you imagine being a child? This is honking. You honking that? You honking? That's pretty funny. That shit's scary. PG-13 didn't exist yet. Yeah, that's weird.
traced over with markers. The entire house even moved up
Alright,
and down
I don't really
the
care about the
staircase.
Beetlejuice house.
Considered to be
Wait, Carrie?
in the high giant white staircase from heaven dropped onto the stage. Why did the staircase
She went to
exist?
heaven?
Well, a lot of it came.
I didn't know Carrie was a musical
back
either.
to
How
the
many
show's
fucking
director,
movies?
Terry Hands, trying to emulate his Royal Shakespeare Company on Natical
Alright, drop
readout
the-
story,
not
a
cats.
scenic coup de théâtre, a larger-than-life
Have you guys ever seen Les Mis? I hate that fucking show.
scenic piece that left audiences mesmerized.
I hate Les Mis.
Carrie tried to do it with a giant staircase. The enormous structure
It's so
lowered
much.
using
Les Mis is just too... Yeah, it's too much shit.
hydraulics, and then locked into
I
place
performed in
after
Les Mis. Let's go. Theater chat.
52 never-ending seconds. Designed by Ralph Koltai,
Okay, so
this
it's a big
38th thing to do
staircase.
with the coming. Also
Okay.
no. The Legs Diamond sign. things didn't
I wanted more shit posting.
look good for Legs Diamond in December of 1988.
I've never heard of this show.
Actor and songwriter Peter Allen's new musical that turned the murderous mobster Jack Legs Diamond into a wannabe dancer was getting torn
I wanted more
apart.
Spider-Man. I was hoping.
The original
yeah.
Jack Diamond earned the moniker Legs from escaping death so many times. In the musical, it was because of his tap dancing skills.
Okay.
Critics and audiences viewed Allen as horribly miscast, and even though he was the star of the show, he consistently failed to get entrance applause. The team took cues from other mega musicals of the time, shockingly deciding to drop $15,000 for a brand new opening number and a monumental 20-foot sign just 2 weeks before opening night.
Okay, this is a serious one.
Sounds crazy. Bridge.
Oh, I know this
In
one.
1984,
Have you guys ever seen Starlight Express or know what it is? It's a roller skating musical with like a roller fucking derby thing in the background.
Above it all was a 32,000
It's like Tron.
pound industrial bridge.
It's the worst musical of all time. This looks fucking cool, dude.
Steel,
This shit looks
iron,
cool as
and
hell.
Fiberglass. The actual action took place
I think
over
that's cool
3
as hell. Look
levels
at
of
that!
depth, and
Wow!
The bridge used hydraulic
I think that's
lifts
neat.
to raise, lower, and tilt automatically. This helped the
Like
actors
Xanadu,
travel
but bad. Wait, Xanadu was a music? I know Xanadu was like the Sandy Duncan thing, right?
from one level of the set
I think that's
to the
cool.
next. Though cool in presentation,
The music sucks,
the
though?
bridge
Oh, I don't
proved
know anything about
extremely dangerous when the automated
Yeah,
movements
did anyone
didn't
die?
work. During one performance on Broadway, cast members Bob Torty and Jane Krakowski sped
Jane Krakowski? Like from 30 Rock?
their way from
Oh,
level 2
God.
to level 1, only to realize one tiny problem. There was no bridge.
Oh, God.
In a flash,
Wait, what did
Torty
they
shoved
do?
Krakowski to safety,
Okay.
sacrificing himself and falling 15 feet to the floor below.
Show me.
Out of all
have
the
the
dangerous
footage?
set pieces in musical theater history,
Fuck.
it's truly a miracle that this one didn't kill somebody.
That's what I wanted to see.
The Aladdin Magic Carpet. Ever since Disney's earliest foray into Broadway, so the most should rank to when the carpet fly. Very thin wires run up from each corner.
Bro,
so
it's
so
just on
fast
strings.
that they appear invisible to the audience below.
It's just the
Pure
thing on
amazement of
strings.
seeing it live. An impressive feat of theater magic that continues
Oh,
to
damn, never mind. Those dudes are actually
seeing it
flying.
live. An impressive feat of theater
Damn, what the fuck? Just do this. It's an actual flying carpet.
magic that continues to the Miss Saigon helicopter.
Oh, it said 7? And I thought 7 was like a musical based on the movie. With like Brad Pitt and
Another
Kevin
product
Spacey.
of the mega musical craze, Miss Saigon certainly
What's in
wasn't
the
lacking
box?
in scenic coup de théâtres. That being said, helicopter, a constant so many people
Oh, fuck,
still
did you
refer
drop
to it
a
as
helicopter
the
in
musical
this?
with the helicopter. A constant image of the Vietnam War, the helicopter
Saigon D's
dramatically
nuts. That's
hovered
good.
over
That's
a
funny.
crowd of refugees during the climactic fall of Saigon flashback. As if in a concrete sense,
That's
the
neat.
real life guessed it, swayed side to side, and used thin cords on top of that, which, when spun very fast, looked like blade. Used Georgia helicopter
This video isn't quite shit
as one
posty
chewing
enough for
monkey
me.
puppet and King Kong the
Although this is what I wanted.
musical
That's
astonished
ah!
audiences. In the original 1933 film, animator Willis O'Brien scaled the Kong model to look 24 feet tall.
Okay.
Remarkably,
Wait.
the Kong animatronic used 2033 film.
Wait, that King Kong is only 24 feet? That's the idea? Mine is the musical 6, but that's just History Song. It's also the only one I've seen. That's the one about the 6 wives of Henry VIII, right? Mallory really likes that show. And now she's been listening to the car with Juliet. Now Juliet likes those songs. Yeah.
Animator Willis O'Brien scaled the Kong model
I
to
don't
look
like it.
24
It's-
feet tall.
it's-
Remarkably,
It's a little, how should we say, pedantic? I don't know.
Notably, the Kong animatronic used in the musical measured in...
Yeah?
Old Coney is best Coney. Syndrome Coney best Coney. Short King Coney best Coney. Nah current tall based pilled Coney best Coney yeah.
Thanks. I agree. In your opinion, 24 feet is short? For King Kong, yeah.
In just 4 feet under. The Australia-based creature tech...
Has Juliet picked up anything from you? I don't think so. Well, like little things when we play. Like she'll pick up some stuff. She picked up something from Mallory that's very cute. If you ask her a question, she'll go, like she's thinking. It's great. It's cute.
Technology company engineered the Kong puppet into a technical marvel of inflatable tubes and a steel and carbon fiber skeleton. As one operator put it,
Kong?
He's kind of like a Beanie Baby. A giant Beanie Baby that required a 17-ton crane above the stage just to hold it up.
Okay, weird pivot. Did any of your guys' high schools ever do Little Shop of Horrors? Did you have the weird kid in the plant? You guys weren't theater kids. You don't know what I'm talking about. The Little Shop of Horrors has a big-ass plant in it. That's like the point. It's called Audrey 2. It's the plant that eats people. And the weird kid was always the plant at every high school. So whoever was in that plant was the weirdest motherfucker in the high school every time. I was not the plant kid. I was Seymour. I got Seymour. That's my favorite show. Little Shop rules. That's a great show. I went for dentist, but I got Seymour. So this is the character I wanted to play. All right. The dentist in that show is like, well, this is the movie with Steve Martin. He's like an Elvis kind of, he's a sadist. He's like an Elvis kind of guy. This is the character I got. The fucking geek. But the geek is a mass murderer, so W. The dentist gets the best song? Yeah, absolutely.
Team of 3 operators
it's a great
to
show.
infuse
That
the
show
puppet
rules.
with lifelike emotions. One controlled the face, another controlled the shoulders, arms, and wrists, and the third controlled the head and neck.
It's a great
and
show. I was Mr. Mushnick. Okay, was your Mr. Mushnick... okay, how do I put this? My Mr. Mushnick, and I think a lot of productions that I saw, he was like... How do I put this? Jew-coded? Like, to an uncomfortable degree. Does that make sense? I did a Jewish impression. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah. Mushnick in that show is like, he's not explicitly Jewish, I don't think, but most people just turn him Jewish and it gets weird. It's kind of strange. Yeah, he's meant to be. Okay. I didn't know if he was like explicitly Jewish or what, but yeah, it was kind of weird. Yeah.
Provided the voice.
His name is Mushnick? That's not a... I don't think that's a Jewish name.
The actual physicality of Kong required an onstage team of 10 puppeteers called the King's Company to move the enormous limbs with wires and pulleys.
So he could kill somebody. Like, if he fell down and the people weren't ready, that would be kind of... Wait, they wear football jerseys?
To move the enormous limbs...
That's kind of cool, I guess.
...with wires and pulleys. Controlling the Kong puppet was so intense that the Broadway...
That would definitely beat a bear. Why was that your first thought? I just think if one person didn't do their job, that King Kong would fall on somebody and they would die.
Production actually...
It's not a Jewish name. See, thank you. Okay, I didn't think so.
...actually provided free physical therapy for the crew. Out of all the puppets to appear on Broadway, therapy for the crew.
You're in the machine? Making... That's... Dude, he's a fucking... It's Ultron. That's amazing. It's a Power Rangers. Yeah. It's an actual mech.
All the puppets to appear on Broadway.
Imagine a King Kong mech.
Way.
Holy shit, dude.
King Kong truly reigns supreme.
That's excellent. I like that.
The Sunset Boulevard Mansion.
I don't know if I want to see that. Yeah, this. Oh my God, Jesus. I was hoping this would be a little bit more shit posty, but I think it's a little bit more in awe at the artistry and the technicals of it, which is, you know, kind of, it's impressive, but I wanted dumb shit. It's okay though. This is shit posty.
The Fast and the
30 minutes? No. I've got something else I'm watching. I already have another idea. Wait, what's the deal with The Rock? Why did they kick The Rock out of this movie? What did he do? Vin Diesel? Ego? He's a narcissist. Apparently The Rock like tried to make the DC universe all about him, which is very funny. Him and Vin hated each other. Why? That's so weird. He did? Yeah, I don't know the full thing. Oh, thank you, Compton, for the gifty. I don't know the whole story, but my passive understanding from osmosis is that The Rock was Black Adam, and he said, hey, we should make the DC universe about me, and I'm not a bad guy, I'm an anti-hero. Also, I want to fight Superman. And DC was like, hey, you're Black Adam, he fights Shazam. And The Rock was like, no, I fight Superman. I don't want to fight that C-tier fucking punk. I want to fight Superman. Which is very funny that The Rock wanted. He wanted that so bad. He got fired for it, apparently. He didn't let Zachary Levi in the post-credits scene because he wanted to fight Superman. Well, apparently, that was a good idea. Because this shit is bombing. Bombing. It's dead. This movie is doing so bad, apparently. Performed miserably at the box office. 30 million. Maybe The Rock was right. Shit's bad. The trailer looked like pure ass. I was shocked the first movie was like as well, how do I put it? Well liked as it was. I thought it was good. It was nice. It felt different. But what's different about this one? By the way, ads in 4 seconds. I'll drop a snoozy. Ads in 5 minutes. I'll give you a snoozy. But ads are in 5 minutes, so if you don't want them, you got to drop that Prime or Tier 1. $4.99 a month. That's all. I'm almost at 3,009 subs. I only need one more, and that's the goal. Shazam 2 wasn't marketed at all. What? I feel like everybody always says it comes down to marketing. Is that really the answer? It might be. I don't know when movies come out. Isn't it crazy the price of a sub hasn't increased in 10 years? That's true. And when it does, people will be really mad about it. It's like games being $70 now. Go see the trailer and you'll get why it bombed. I'm not even watching that. I'm going to see Mario on opening day, by the way. My family really wants to go, so I'll let you know how it is. I'll spoil everything. I saw John Wick 4. That's a good movie. Kind of long, though. Very long. John Wick 4 is mid. I liked it. It was just way too long. And it's set up like a video game. Like they actually turn it into a video game. Like there's a Hotline Miami part, and there's like this like they keep doing like you have to do this, but before you do that, you have to do this, and now you have to do this. You have to talk to that guy, and then you have to do that. It's very video gamey. The worst thing about John Wick is that so Mars came with us to watch John Wick from Summit, and he never saw any of the other ones. Oh my God, thank you, Brandon, for the 5 gifties. Delicious. He never saw any of the other ones. It's not spoilers. This is not spoilers, swear to God. This is not John Wick spoilers. I'm not spoiling anything if you've seen any of the movies, okay? Straight up. You don't need to see any of the other John Wicks. You do, actually. Because when everybody is running around with a gun and they're blocking bullets like this, I've seen all 3 of the other John Wicks. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? How are they doing that? Literally, everybody's doing this and just blocking every bullet? Stop. And I'm like, what? But it's because in one of the other movies, there's something about bulletproof suits. That takes 1 sentence of context. Yeah, but they don't do it in the 4th movie. And so Mars is watching it, and I'm like, wait, what? Oh, I wasn't sitting next to him, but I had to imagine what he was thinking. Like, what the fuck? Why? How is nothing landing? They do say it in the middle of the 4th movie. He gets a suit, and they say it's bulletproof. It's like, oh yeah, forgot. But yeah, it's very funny. The movies are good. You know what else is good? I've got a channel that, I forgot to turn this on. Hey, anybody want to forgot to turn this on the main thing. Hey, check out Every Plate. We love Every Plate. $1.49 a meal. Go ahead and buy it right now. Use my code. Hey, you know what channel we haven't checked up on in a while that I really wanted to, but I got a little locked on other stuff and I got too busy? It's a channel that we liked. We enjoyed watching it, and I think you liked it. Oh my god, I have so many tabs open. Carlito? No, we're not on Carlito tonight. This video just dropped. It's time to animal posting! Woo-hoo-hoo! Casual Geographic is back! Hooray! I actually really liked this last time. I had a lot of fun with this. I loved the animal movies. We watched a couple of them, and I liked all of them. But the one that I wanted to see was the how not to get unsubscribed by life by animals. How do you make... I can say this because we're on Twitch. How do I make an animal not kill me? That's a great question. Or maybe the top 10 most wholesome animals. I don't know if I want to watch that one. That sounds a little too glib. 5 animals we should all be thankful for. Did I watch that? I feel like I watched that. I don't know if I did. Mosquitoes are number 1. Bees? Stop bee posting, bro. I'm sick of people. Save the bees. Save the bees. From what? All they do is sting me. They should save themselves. When it stings me, it dies. Dumbass bee. Also, the worst mistake an animal can make. I kind of want to watch that one. All right, let's find out how to not die to an animal. How do I get an animal to not kill me? Shall we? Oh, we're doing the Tier Zoo approach. Inspired.
So if you're a long-time subscriber, there's a couple of videos I might have brought you.
Oh, fuck! Ads! Drop a prime. I said it before. It's been 5 minutes. Drop a prime. Tier 1. I forgot. Drop a prime. You're going to get ads. You're going to miss the movie. You got to drop a prime. I keep forgetting. You better wait. Oh, I got to go pee. So, actually, now's a good time. All right, you guys enjoy this. But, I'll put you on the big screen. I don't know how to do that. Because I can't just do it with the... Because I can't just do it with the cam like I used to. Let's try to do this. I guess. Coney's ears? Isn't it weird? Yeah, it's weird to think about. Is the TV broke? My laptop's broke. Stop! Don't post that. Put that away. All right, I'll be right back. Enjoy. I'll be back, okay? Ads when ads are done. I'll be right back. One second.
Chat, when Coney gets back, let's all prank him and call him Poopy Hands. Chat epically pranakony and say bots mass posted Among Us cock and boob Mario and other bad stuff.
Did you guys see that E3 is dead? Sad. Guys, stop. That's weird. That's weird. Don't. Stop saying that. I didn't even poop. Stop. What? It's making me mad that so many of you are saying this. What chatter tricked you into this? This is stupid. I could see this being like 10 of you, but there's actually like 100. This is so stupid. If it makes you feel better, they paid you. Thank you. God bless the lurkers on this one. You guys are pissing me off. So dumb. Fucking dumb. It's so stupid. Why put? Oh, that's a good Kona. That's a really good Kona. He's going up so slowly too. Okay. Usually I hear the donos, but I didn't have my thing on because it's charging. So actually, I think I can take it off. Actually, you know what I was thinking when I was pooping? I didn't poop. That was a joke. I think I might do a post stream tonight on the side stream. Here's the thing. I am very close to beating RE4, and I really want to beat it tonight. So I think I might do a post stream on the side stream. The remake, yeah, I'm on chapter 14, so I'm very close to being done. I don't want to stream it here because I'm almost done, and I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it or whatever, so I'll just stream it on the side stream maybe. What's the side stream? I'm going to post it in the Discord. Beat Storyteller, it's only 2 hours, so I'm going to beat this first. I think it's like 2 or 3 hours left. The last 3 chapters are pretty short. Yeah, I'm just going to beat it tonight, I think. I've been wanting to play it, so. It's very good. I like it. It does, like I said, I like the game. It does feel a little clunky and a little weighty, but I haven't played RE4 in forever, so maybe it's just like that, and I forgot. So. Do primers get Discord access? I think so. You should. Go to Discord and try to sign up with your thing. It should work. Honestly, you could probably find it without subbing. I'm just trying to get you... I'm just trying to have it be a premium experience. I'm trying to do my part to provide value for people. But I will say, if you just find an RE4 streamer and it says... people who watch Coney also like this, you'll probably find me. But there will be no cam on. So, good luck. All right? Okay. Time for some casual geography. This is how you not die to an animal.
You hear. One of them might be the very first video I ever made.
Is that a bison? I thought they were extinct. I've said that before, haven't I? Maybe on the last time I watched these.
So if you're
nice word slurring. Bro, I've been talking for 2.5 hours. I'm gonna fuck up once.
a long-time subscriber, there's a couple of videos that might have brought you here. One of them might be the very first video I ever made. It's still up today, but considering it was a TikTok compilation I slapped together, and it was back when I used Apple headphones as a mic, the quality is trash. In fact, rewatching that video nearly made me cringe myself into a hernia. And in all honesty, if the views didn't go crazy, I definitely would have vaulted it like nature did the dinosaurs. Or the Bundy Hornets, whatever happened to them? Well, with the recent upgrade in the production quality of my channel, I figured, why not have a probably got you here in
I tried to turn it up, and I saw a fucking moose with blood.
the first place. So here's how to survive a moose attack. You don't actually. Make the video that probably got you
Wait,
here
that
in
was
the
a
first
jump
place.
scare.
So here's how to survive a moose attack. You don't actually have a choice in the matter. You see, the key word here is attack.
Are moose that dangerous? Dude, okay, never mind. That's a dumb question. Also, I like this camera set where he's just barely peeking up. I did not realize how big moose are. Do you guys know how big a moose is? They're huge. Until you see one in real life, you don't understand it. It's like bigger than an SUV. It's fucked up.
The road to getting a moose aggravated often comes with a toll price of your life. And honestly, you're probably saying,
oh my God! Dude, look at that! Imagine seeing a moose without ever... If you didn't know... Okay, I say this a lot, right? I talk about this a lot with animals. If you had never seen a dog before and you saw a dog, you'd be scared shitless. If you had never seen a moose, this is the first... Like, you're Lewis and Clark scouting out America. You've never seen that before, and you see that? I would say there are fucking monsters in the forest.
In front of a bear than a 10-foot tank with antlers. With predators, you can convince them that you're not worth the effort. But there is no negotiating with something that thinks you're actively trying to...
You would think it's a demon and you're in hell. Yeah, I would think that I died and forgot. Like, I slipped on a rock and I bonked my head and I'm dead. And that's Satan.
Turn it into calories. So the best way to survive a moose attack is to not even let it get to that point. So here are some signs that a moose is considering turning you from one of a kind to another in a pine. If a moose stops eating or drinking and suddenly stares at you, you got the moose's attention and it's in your life's interest to give it back. If a moose shows you the whites of his eyes, soon you'll be seeing the sight of God's skies. And if the ears are pinned back, his mind's on attack.
What the fuck? Look how fucking big that thing is.
And this goes for pretty much all animals.
That's what I'm saying!
And if the
like, I know what a moose is, and that still looks like an alien. I've heard of mooses before. Why the fuck does this look so alien to me? I want to trip a baby moose. You better not. You better not. You're going to get in a lot of trouble for that. Yeah, it looks like a camel. It's a camel deer, yeah.
The ears are pinned back, his mind's on attack. And this goes for pretty much all animals. Once the ears go flat, then the next few seconds are going to be very crucial to continuing your way of life. And I don't entirely know why, but if a moose urinates...
What's the plural of moose? Meese.
While looking at you, it's a sign of ill intent. I'm guessing it's like
mooses.
A territorial thing, but wherever you came from is where you need to be heading. And if a moose lowers his head and starts approaching you, that is likely the last warning that doesn't come with a hospital bill. Of course, none of that really matters because a four-legged armored truck with the ability to make conscious choices could just choose to charge you unprovoked.
She's smiling? I would not be smiling. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, nobody else is smiling. She's kind of smiling a bit. Maybe that moose changed her brain chemistry. She's just happy all the time now. Depression fixer. Everybody else is like, this girl hates kids. Oh.
Because there is no playbook in nature that the Messiah is going to follow. At which point, your options are limited, but you're going to want to get into a car, a shed, or a building, or at the very least put something between you
get in
and
the
moose,
shipping
like
container.
A tree or even a mailbox or something.
The moose, where the hell did that guy go? Shocked. Do mooses have object permanence? Do animals have that's such a dumb question. My dog knows when I hit something. Although not always. If I have a ball and I pretend to throw it and then I put it behind my back, he doesn't always know.
And if violence is inevitable, you're going to want to curl into a ball, protect your vital organs, and forgive those who may have wronged you in the past so the hate in your heart doesn't weigh you down as you go to the
That moose thinks he killed that guy.
Clouds. But most importantly, don't get up right after the moose stops trampling you, because that could motivate the moose to star in the sequel of your assault. Basically, the whole make yourself look bigger thing, yeah, do the exact opposite with a moose.
What the fuck? This is the buffest moose I've ever seen.
Don't stand your ground because at the moment it's not yours. You're dealing with the Lord of the North and nothing short of a magazine with no words or a freed willy is stopping it. You can expect more than 10% off when a moose is involved, especially when it's a mother with a calf or a male in rut. And for those of you that already know what rutting is, I'm 90% sure I know how you know and I'm 90% disappointed in you.
Is it like in heat? It's heat. Okay. Why is it sex starved? Yeah, so it's just heat. They're in heat. I've never heard of that phrase before.
However, the moose usually isn't trying to hurt you, so the less of a threat you are, the less danger you're in. Can't really say that for these guys, though. Here's how to survive a chimp attack. Yeah, funny thing about that, either you don't or you wish you didn't.
No, I'd rather die. Oh my God! Put that baby down! What are you gonna do with it? Stop smiling! Release that baby!
you already follow me, then you already know what chimps are and what they're capable of.
I hate
People
chimps,
think they're cute because they look like humans when they should be scared because they act like them too. I actually have a list on how to survive a chimp attack, but if you're in a position where you can get touched up by one, then you've already ignored steps 1 through 5. Step 6 is to lease a coffin. But let's say you
This guy's so funny.
effed around and now you're trying not to find out. Don't smile or show teeth since this can be interpreted as a sign of aggression. It's their version of flashing your piece.
This music, I just realized the music.
Contact with a chimp is a good way to make contact with your ancestors, since this can be directly seen as a challenge.
This is definitely just Mother 3, right?
However, if a chimp is already coming at you with violence, then it might be time to pick a color for your casket. There is one weakness chimps have that might just save you.
The neck. You hit the neck.
Because chimpanzees are built like...
Oh my god! Does he even have to try for that physique? Is this even an active lifestyle choice? That's insane. He doesn't even try. He just is built like that. He doesn't have to do anything to have it or maintain it. All he has to do is eat bananas and hang on a tree like an hour a day. Why the fuck are humans built like this? Why am I built so soft in the middle? And I have to fucking... I have to work out 18 hours a day to even come close to this. Guns? Forgot about that. I forgot about that. I guess that's true. We do have guns. I guess that's the equalizer.
Like
We're glass cannons, I guess. We build cannons. That's really the difference.
Angelo statues, their relatively low body fat and top-heavy body composition means chimps can't really swim. So if you happen to be near a body of water, diving into the deep end where a chimp can't follow you might be the only thing that saves you.
Ah, interesting. I didn't know that. That's a neat fact. In water, chimps will drown. Dude, that's gotta suck. Imagine being a chimp and getting in water for the first time. Fuck!
Now here's a video of a chimp doing exactly what I just said they couldn't.
Oh.
So I guess the real advice here is be an organ donor. Because at least whatever they find left of you can go on to benefit someone else.
I'm dead.
It's not like
I
you're
died.
Now let's talk about bears.
I died.
You've probably heard the popular rhyme for bear safety, and that's, if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, get on the ground. And if it's white like a cloud, you're gonna die. But there are some misconceptions with this, and some of those misconceptions could get you put on...
Does he go through the Smash soundtrack? All of these are in Super Smash Brothers.
On a shirt, so we're gonna talk about it bear by bear. With black bears, you're gonna want to fight back. But that doesn't mean just start throwing hands at the bear, because a bear of any kind is folding any man like Sunday laundry. But what you want to do is make yourself look like a threat. Stand up tall, talk loud and firmly, and if you have a bag or a jacket or something, raise it over your head to make yourself look bigger. Yeah. Black bears seem to constantly forget who they are and instead choose to identify as overweight raccoons, so they can be intimidating. Now with brown bears, you're going to want to get on the ground, but not for the reason some people might tell you. Some people say to play dead, since bears don't like to eat prey that's already past tense. Bears will eat literally anything, including other baby bears, so they're not about to miss out on free protein just because the expiration date might be off.
Stand tall. Coney is fucking dead. Mods, how do you let that one get through? How are you guys letting that pass? Huh? Can we go into shield mode? I don't think I can take much more of this today.
But also, bears aren't stupid. You see, playing possum works for possums because they're not playing. They actually...
Free speech, gotta love it. We're supposed to get rid of this by now.
Pass out and go into a panic coma where no amount of pushing or prodding wakes them up. Also, they'll drool and release, including... Bears aren't stupid. You see, playing possum works for possums because they're not playing. They actually pass out and go into a panic coma where no amount of pushing or prodding wakes them up.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's sad.
Also, they'll drool and release a foul smell to really sell the bit. So unless you plan on committing to the role that hard, it's not going to help you.
He's fucking dead. He's smiling, though. He's cheesing. Died happy.
Help you. Why you actually get on the ground is to look as unintimidating and non-threatening as possible. So basically, none of the things you do with a black bear. You're going to want to lay down, clasp your hands around your neck, and then spread your legs to make it harder to flip you over.
Dude, I'd be mad as fuck, because I would see a bear, I'd be like, is he brown? Is he black? I wouldn't know what to do. God is trolling us. He's cheesing. Why is God trolling us by making two bears with different counterplay? Isn't that annoying? It's why they drown a lot. Wait, what? Are you still on the chimps? Are we on bears? They live in very different regions. Do they? I'd be mad because I wouldn't be able to tell if a bear... Like, what if it's nighttime? I'm fucked. Is that a brown bear or a black bear? I'm dead. If it's brown, it will drown. Is that real? Did you make that up? I need you to tell me if you're joking, because you might be responsible for a death in this chat. I need you to be... You have a responsibility. Brown are bigger, I think. Do they sink like a stone? Bears can swim, LOL. I only see them in the really shallow part where they get the salmon. I'm going to drown. If it's a black bear, then you won't see it. At night, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
But the most important thing, and I cannot...
If it's on the ground, play Earthbound. What does that... good game, I guess.
Stress this enough.
Oh, possums drown because they pass out. That's not funny, but you're a possum. Your instinct is to play dead, and then you actually die. That's fucked up. God is fucked up for that one. I don't know why God would do that. That's mean.
Do not run. A bear can keep pace with a horse over a short distance, so all running does is guarantee you get made into a memory sooner. Especially since bears are the largest terrestrial predators on the planet while also having the endurance of a CrossFit junkie. And sometimes the bear will test their instincts by charging. Most charges, however, are bluffs, and the worst thing you can do for your health is do to race with a homicide case with paws.
Look at the baby bears. They're so cute. Why do baby bears act like Muppet babies?
Are bluffs, and the worst thing you can do for your health is...
They're all like peeking over at the same thing, and they all like, it's like an accordion unfolding. Do. Like, it's some Huey, Dewey, and Louie shit. Do you see this?
Most charges, however, are bluffs, and the worst thing you can do for your health is do to race with a homicide case with paws.
It's so coordinated. That is a foolish dog.
Having the endurance of a CrossFit junkie.
I think that's an ambitious dog.
Sometimes the bear will test their instincts by charging.
That dog is like, that's a big me. If I was a dog, I would think a bear is a big dog.
Most charges,
bears kind of are big dogs.
Are bluffs, and the worst thing you can do for your health is do to race with a homicide case with
That dog
paws.
was having fun. He was smiling.
Also, whoever said bears can't run downhill was actively trying to sell the human race. Yes, they can, and thinking they can't will be your downfall. But the best way to survive a bear attack is to avoid one in the first place.
Is to shoot it!
So if you're ever hiking in bear country, you're actually going to want to make noise. Which sounds counterintuitive, but making a lot of noise actually tells the bear where you are and allows it to avoid conflict in the first place. Also, since bears have a hypersensitive nose and sense of smell, carrying bear spray can be the difference between going home in peace and resting there in pieces. Bear spray is said to save people from serious injury in bear encounters 98% of the time. 98? God bless you if you're in that 2%.
Wow.
There is a catch though. Everything I just said applies to territorial encounters with bears. If a bear comes at you on catch though.
I didn't know bears really did this. I thought that was like a cartoon thing. Bears really scratch their backs on trees? Why he do that though? Why he rubbing the tree?
I just said applies to territorial encounters with bears. If a bear comes at you on predatory...
Stop acting up. Stop this instant. That's a bear.
Timing, then my only advice is to make peace with the higher being of your choosing. Predatory bear attacks on humans are rare, but when...
That seagull is so brave. Do seagulls have predators?
They do happen, someone gets put on the news. And that's why if the bear in your presence is a polar bear, then it's up. And by it, I mean your time on Earth. Polar bears are hyper carnivores, so while in area codes are omnivorous, polar bears are all meat all the time. On you. There is one tip that says polar bears have ADHD, and undressing and tossing articles of clothing will distract it long enough for you to escape. But unless you have like an unlocked car or a bear-proof house, all you've done is guarantee that you now die naked and cold. And if the bear somehow doesn't get you, whoever finds your body gets to see exactly how your life ended. Now, half the reason I work out is so that if I ever suffer an untimely death, then I can leave behind a respectable corpse. But considering this is probably happening in the ice-chilled Arctic, they'd probably just assume I was compensating for something. If you know, you know. The guys sure do. But yeah, if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, you better hug the ground. And if it's white like nose powder, then it's finna be your final hour. And speaking of final hour...
I don't know when you would ever fight a polar bear. If I fought a polar bear, I'd be so mad. How did that spawn near me? What kind of rare encounter is that? Imagine you're in a forest and a polar bear pops up. Wow! What kind of glitch is this? What kind of Gmod bullshit? Wow! I was so mad, dude. Never fucking lucky. It can't even be a brown bear? Really? It has to be a polar bear. Wow. Bug report. I die and I'm knocking on the door of heaven. Hey! Hey! I have bug splatted. That's funny. Lost my hardcore to a glitched polar bear. I would be so mad. I've never even been to Antarctica. I would be so mad, dude.
Here's how to survive a hippo.
What if a polar bear spawned once every year? I would spend the whole 364 days planning for that. Rocket launcher, turrets, miniguns.
Hippo attack. No, you're not going to. And if you're disappointed by that, then that's a failure of your own expectations.
Now I could be the
considering
hippo.
we're like halfway through the video, if you click genuinely looking for hippo advice, then I'm assuming you're watching this from God's data plan. Hippos are the heaviest things on 4 legs without a trunk or a horn. They divide crocodiles without a calculator and subtract an estimated 500 people from the population a year, and if we're being honest, it's probably higher. Show me someone who survived a hippo attack, and I'll show you someone you should get lottery numbers from.
Swallowed 3 times? What does that mean? What do we mean by swallowed 3 times? Like, he got eaten all the way through 3 times? Arm, leg? Nearly got her leg chewed off completely. Well, she got very lucky then. Yeah, it swallowed whole? What does that mean? Like, it has to be limbs. Surely. He's missing 2 legs and an arm. Is he missing 2 legs? We don't know. I don't know what kind of boat that is. I thought it was like... I don't know. You don't know. He went for lap 2. Why are you... Pizza tower jokes? This guy's an amputee. Well, kind of. Not really, I guess. Show a little respect. Come on. Nah, I beat a hippo, though.
So my only advice to surviving this whale Karen throwing a fit is to uninstall yourself so he doesn't get credit for the kill. Unless you're exercising the right to bear absolute heat, in which case I hope he likes seafood because he finna eat some shells.
Do you think there's a human alive that could punch a hippo hard enough to hurt it? Like if Brock Lesnar punched a hippo in the head, do you think it would be like, oh, geez. Not hard. Like it wouldn't be really hurt, but it'd be like, ooh. Nobody can do it? Mike Tyson? I feel like somebody could do it.
Then again, since hippos are as close as you can get to being bulletproof, self-deletion might be the easiest way out. Ironically, in this entire video, the cougar might be the most survivable out of any animal here. The rules for surviving a cougar are pretty simple. Try to travel in groups, avoid being out at dawn or dusk, and if one tries to offer you a drink, just remember nothing in this life is free. Now, when surviving the actual cats, the rules are a little different. You see, cougars are actually naturally wary of people and are perfectly happy avoiding humans.
Oh my god. Dude.
So if a puma ever presses you like in this, he naturally wary.
This person could have died. This person doesn't even know. They don't even know.
Who wins in a fight? 5 silverbacks or 1 hippo?
1 silverback. Gorilla clears. Grab it by the tail. Swing it around. Throw it into a tree. Bursts into meats. Every time. A hippo could not beat 5 silverbacks. Shut the fuck up. There's no way. There are 5 of them. Each of them grabs 1 limb and they pull. It can't take 5 silverbacks. You guys are hippo-pilled. No. It eats 1 gorilla in 1 bite. It took 3 swallows to kill to hurt that guy. He didn't even die. That's not a gorilla. That's not happening. Hippos are bulletproof. The gorillas don't have guns. Hippos can swim. Ah, we got to talk about stage. What environment are we in? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. I've never seen a cougar. Do you guys live in spots where, like, this is a concern? Same with coyotes. Like, I don't live in that kind of area. I live in suburbia. I don't get anything exciting happening. Low-key, yes, in Nebraska. I was going to say, this is apparently relatively common. Coyotes aren't dangerous. They're not? I heard they eat children. Or they try. Try to take babies and shit. Like, you can't let your kids out. Like, they won't try to attack, like, grown people, but... That's dingoes? No, that's one dingo a long time ago. Dude, you know what's fucked up? I found out about that dingo ate my baby thing because everybody made jokes about it in the 90s. That was a real case. A dingo ate that woman's baby, and everybody made jokes about it. You know how fucked up that is? That's awful. A dingo, a wild animal, actually ate her infant child. And everybody's like, Keck W, I can't. Oh my god.
Avoiding humans. So if a puma ever presses you like in this video, it's likely you accidentally stumbled into some cubs and now you gotta see the mama about it.
Cats look so goofy, dude, when they try to fight.
Presses you like in this video, it's likely you accidentally...
Where his ears go, old dumbass? You look like a seal. Stupid ass cat. Who are you scaring? Not me. What are these limbs? Look at with your fucking duck feet. What are you doing with those paws? Get the fuck out of here. Go bat around some yarn. Oh, baby. Cougars can't roar, so they yell.
Into some cubs and now you gotta see the mama about it. Back away slowly. All running does is tell the cougar that you're something worth chasing. Also, with ambush hunters, the worst thing you can do when a cat confronts you is turn your back to it, because that makes it more likely to pounce. You're gonna want to stand up tall and back away slowly while speaking in a loud, firm voice. It doesn't matter what you say. You can recite the entire script for the B movie, as long as it's loud enough for the cougar to hear you.
Who needed to hear that point? Like, the cougar needs you to say something with conviction that you believe. You have to pass a speech check. You have to really believe what you're saying.
No, you dude. Trying to attack me, your eyes are looking away from you. Dude, what do you want me to do? Come on.
Dude, that's scary.
This sucks.
You can also throw things not at, but near the cougar. However, if you crouch down to pick something up or take your eyes off the cougar, then you've broken 2 rules in one move.
Why not at the cougar? Why is that to be near it?
Just keep moonwalking and understand that if the cougar wanted you off the census, you'd already be trending on Twitter. This advice pretty much applies for big cats too. However, if you find yourself staring down a lion, first of all, it probably took a lot of bad life decisions to end up there, and it's likely your fault.
I don't like how locked in this lion is. This is freaking me out, actually. I don't know if I've ever seen an animal video where they're so
off the
staring.
census, you'd already be trending on Twitter.
Watch
this advice pretty
Just
much
look at the
applies
lion,
for big cats
okay?
too. However, if you find yourself staring down a lion, first of all, it probably took a lot of bad life decisions to end up there, and it's likely your fault.
God.
But pay attention to its tail. If it's swaying from side to side, that means the lion feels threatened, which is good because that means it can still be negotiated with. But if the tail's rigid and not moving at all, then it's likely a predatory encounter, in which case the only thing up for negotiation will be the cost of your casket. In tiger country, it's often advised to wear a backwards mask to convince the ambushing big cat that it's already lost the element of surprise.
Mr. Beast! You got all these Mr. Beast masks.
It's often advised to wear a backwards.
Did he drop those?
Mask.
What the fuck?
Convince
He airdropped a bunch of masks to make sure nobody gets attacked by a cougar.
The ambushing big
Mr. Beast. I don't even.
It's already lost the element of surprise.
Does it even look like Mr. Beast? I gave 1,000 people my face. So they don't get attacked by cougars. I just saw blue hair, and I don't know why I thought it was Mr. Beast. Why does it look like... Why is my first thought Mr. Beast? It doesn't really look like him. I'll give maybe a little. Did Mr. Beast ever have blue hair? I don't think he did he? That's Mr. Beast for sure. Okay. Mr. Beast!
But with tiger attacks on the rise, it's likely the striped demons are calling the bluff. Bluffing's probably your only option against a kangaroo.
Oh, fuck! Oh, ripperoo!
Like with the moose and the brown bear, your goal is...
Bro, stop. This dude is hella drunk at the function. Hey, or this guy's hella drunk at the function. I love you so much. You mean so much to me. One of these two is sloshed.
Convince the steroid rabbit that you're as little of a threat as possible. And you do that by avoiding eye contact and not facing the macropod directly. And if a kangaroo starts putting the paws on you, you're going to want to curl into a ball, take the hits, and pray. Because if the kangaroo hauls off and kicks you, you're probably not getting back up. But if you want a kangaroo cheat code, lower your head, keep your hands close to your body.
Bro, they're dogs. Kangaroos are dogs. It looks like my dog. That kangaroo looks like Banjo.
And cough.
Kangaroos look so funny, dude. Yeah, I agree. They're not real.
Deep cough is similar to the sound weaker males make.
That's true. No, you're right. You're right. They're deer. We talked about this last time. They're bouncy deer. We talked about this last time. Yep.
To submit to a bigger, stronger alpha-roo. It's basically giving the kangaroo the right of way. As you can see, this woman failed to cough and now she's coughing up a kidney. So I guess with kangaroos, you have two choices. You can either have a coughing fit or be fit in a coffin.
It's like the Gustavo emote.
But you don't have options when you're dealing with the most dangerous animal humanity's ever seen. And that's because it's humanity itself. So if you ever happen to wake up and find that you're a wild animal, here's how to survive a human attack. First is to understand that you are likely screwed, and any outcome that doesn't end in one less of you likely will end in something worse. And the sooner you can accept that, the sooner you can be at peace. Now humans may look like the light work of the great ape group, being significantly weaker than orangutans, gorillas, and chimps. But they make up for it. The same way that bullied kid makes up for years of torment with a suspiciously shaped duffel bag and the intent of lighting up the school like a Christmas tree. You can try to run, but the Homo sapien race used to literally chase their prey into heat stroke.
Too soon. The problem is that joke will always be topical, which is kind of shitty. Like, that joke will always be too soon. Because it's fucking... When is it not too soon? That's the issue. Yeah, that's the... Yep. Bad timing is not even bad time. It's always a bad time. That's tough.
Since they're able
Only
to
in America, yeah.
Sweat and cool down while actively running you into the ground. Of course, that's when they hunted with spears. Now they use their father's boomstick to blow you off the senses, while still being too far for you to add any input to the matter. Make no mistake, without claws, venom, or a strong bite force, an unarmed human might seem like an easy W. Until you realize that humans work as a massive monkey mafia, where if you hurt or murk one of their own, they exterminate your entire family. And honestly, that's the nicest thing they'll do. Because the other option involves being captured and taken as a spectacle in their society, where they will imprison you, break you down, and punish you for being yourself.
Hooray! I don't know, bro. I kind of want to be an orca here. This seems kind of cool. I get to be part of the show. Free fish.
Part of it all, when the deuces hit the fan and someone gets put on a shirt, they'll blame you for being what you've always been. They'll slaughter hundreds of millions of your kind and then gaslight you to convince themselves that you're the problem. All while actively destroying the natural order that existed billions of years before them.
You're saying, bruh, I didn't do this. Who did this?
Humans aren't God, but they sure love to play it. So the only way to survive a human attack is to readjust your goals and just enjoy the show before a hairless oppression monkey with a superiority complex comes by and cancels it. But that's gonna do it for this video. For more consistent content.
If I was an animal, would I try to kill a person? How many animals? You know that bit that I always say where it's like, you know, imagine seeing an X for the first time ever and not having any concept of what it is, like a dog, right? You see a moose for the first time, you don't know what a moose is. You think it's a demon. That's a wild animal most times. I feel like most animals only see a couple humans in their lifetime. And they're like, what the fuck is that? Huh. Interesting. What the fuck happened to that monkey? That monkey is long as hell. That monkey is stretchy. Huh. That's a long-ass monkey. That dude looked like Mr. Beast, and I only know who Mr. Beast is because I saw like 5 of those motherfuckers yesterday by the watering hole. That monkey got fat. If I was an animal, I don't think I would want to fight a human. Where's the fur? Does the animal kingdom have their own Mr. This is one of the dumbest chats I've ever seen. This is like I've been streaming for a long time. This is up there. It's a really bad chat. M.R. Breets. Who's the Mr. Beast of the animal world? There's got to be a benevolent animal, right? Mr. Man. That's so stupid. Mr. Man. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. It's a completely jacked ostrich. What would he give away? No, there has to be an animal that's benevolent that like gives gifts, right? There has to be something. Eggs? Whales, birds, elephant, crows. Crows, actually. Yeah, they do that, don't they? Mr. B. This is stupid. My cat brings me dead things. Oh, true. Yeah. Mr. Man would be a chimp. Sounds like a Smiling Friends character you just made. We're Manky Kongs to animals on site. If you see a human, you need to take immediate action. This is a funny video. These videos are fun. I like these. All right. What are the top 5 animals we should all be thankful for? Let's take a look. Number 1 is a humpback, and I disagree. I hate whales. Well, most whales. Not the whales in here. We love our whales. Wait, did they give the phone back? Oh my god. Mr. Man! I gave one human an all-new iPhone 14. There he is. What are the iPhones at? Did I botch that joke? iPhone. Oh, it is iPhone 14. Okay, I nailed the joke. Got it. As I was saying it, my brain was like, what's the iPhone? What's the iPhone? What's the iPhone? Nailed it. W. Mr. Man is a whale. Would you take a phone that a whale just brought to you from under the ocean? Hell yeah, I would. I would too.
So you might remember a video I made, the 10 most wholesome animals in nature.
Oh, wait. I literally have it right here. I guess we gotta watch this first.
We hit 2 million subscribers on this channel. That really only started because I thought Trump was gonna boot on TikTok. Which means there's enough of us to invade the state of Delaware and have pretty good odds doing it. So in honor of us reaching 1 million subs twice, and also since my mom said I should make more lighthearted videos so she doesn't have to lose sleep to support her son, here are the top 10 most wholesome animals you'll find in nature. While there will be accurate facts in this video, it will also be in my very biased opinion. And if you're a longtime supporter, you probably already know what the top 4 are gonna be. Also, a little side note before we get started. When I call an animal wholesome, I am assigning human characteristics to a wild animal. In real life, nature don't care about being cute or wholesome. It's survival of the fittest, and in the wild, morality gets you put on a t-shirt.
One of my favorite, I don't know why this reminded me of this, one of my favorite genres of shitpost is like, it's like a cat doing a very cute thing, or like a dog doing something very cute. And then somebody's like, hey, I'm actually a dog expert, and that dog is scared to death. Dogs only do this when they are utterly scared shitless. For some reason, that's so funny to me. That's my favorite bit. Like the gorilla spinning that thing, and like that gorilla is scared out of its mind and incredibly anxious. We need to get him to a hospital. I love that. Yeah, actually, this emote is a good example of exactly that. Yeah. When a cat is panting, that cat is not happy. Yeah, that's true. This is not a happy emote. That's true, but it's so cute. but it is very cute. His ass is thirsty. So if you want to make your cat smile, just deprive him of water for a couple hours. It'll be so cute. Don't do that. I'm doing a... I feel like my audience is getting big enough that I have to put... I have to put disclaimers on my jokes. Don't do that. I used to be able to make those jokes. If you want your cat to be a little bit cuter, just don't let it eat or drink. You def got to be careful. Yeah, I feel like I had... Which is stupid. I hate putting /s on my jokes. So stupid. Just kills everything. But if it saves one cat...
Basically, what I'm trying to say is...
That one's obvious enough? I think so.
Animals aren't good or evil. They're just...
What does /s mean? You ever see somebody on Reddit make a really stupid, sarcastic joke and then say /s for sarcasm? Stupid.
Them. But if you could kindly suspend your disbelief for the next... at least 8 minutes, because you know mid-rolls, that'd be great. All that aside, at number 10 is an animal you probably wouldn't even expect in a video like this.
Really? What is their deal? Why
Honestly, you couldn't name 5 animals that have a worse PR team than bats. Hollywood definitely...
Oh, never mind, it's bats.
He didn't do them any favors reputation.
Oh, bats are cute,
and a certain virus named after a beer only made it worse. But not only do they have a strong case for one of the most wholesome, you could also argue that bats may be one of the most impactful animals on Earth.
Look at the baby.
First of all, there's
cute.
A lot of them. About 25% of all mammal species identify as bats.
Really?
A quarter of all the mammals on this planet are so...
You guys ever see a bat in real life and you're like, oh! There are bats in my neighborhood. And I'm like, but there are no caves here. Where did they come from? There are bats in like cities and shit. They're everywhere.
Some type of this weird little bird mouse. And because...
Coney, you've watched this already. I felt like I've seen this. But I don't think I feel like I've... Did we see a seahorse? Did we see this one? I don't remember the pangolin, chimp, birds. I don't think we saw this one. I think it was something else. It feels familiar. No, it does feel vaguely familiar, but I don't think it was this video.
Bats contribute to society by pollinating. If Thanos snapped them all into dust, the world's ecosystems would collectively collapse and food chains everywhere would become ground zero. Over 500 plants depend on bats to keep them in business, and losing them could affect your way of life in places you didn't even realize. Want to add some banana to your
the videos do feel a little samey, but you know.
Morning oatmeal? Chances are your breakfast was brought to you by bats. Enjoying a mango smoothie on the beach? You're probably drinking the fruit of this fur kite's labor. Ever get some liquid courage in you, drunk text your ex, reconcile, work through your issues, grow together as people, only to ultimately get married and start a life together? Yeah, probably not. But if you did, better invite a bat to the reception, because without them pollinating the plant agave, they're...
Oh, look at his leg. Ugh. That's not making me like him more. Little chicken leg. Oh my god. It's you. What? Tiny limbs and a big fat torso. That's like a stick figure. Oh my god, it is. Here we go. We're doing this. Oh, it's so true.
Be a lot less tequila and less happy mistakes in the world. And I mean that literally. Some of you might not be alive. Beyond that, every night millions of bats meal prep the insects
that classic points at image, that's you, yeah.
Make our lives more difficult. It's estimated that bats save the United States anywhere from $3.7 up to $54 billion in agriculture just by being free pest control. Now, I already know what you're probably thinking. Despite what you might think, the human population would be less healthy if it wasn't for these bats. Many bats help keep the mosquito population in check. Mosquitoes, which also happen to be air Ubers for diseases like Zika and West Nile. But none of that really matters because bats were guaranteed a spot on this list.
That's my favorite bat. My favorite bat is one that looks like a dachshund. If you cropped out the face, I would think that was a tiny dog.
Their looks alone. This bat was literally named after the fact that
it looks like this one looks like a bear.
Fox in the face. And if they didn't get the blame for putting us in quarantine, they probably would have ranked higher.
He's so cute.
Now, who didn't think cats were going to end up on this list?
Boo.
The animal that could probably
I used to be a cat guy. I'm not a cat
managed
guy.
to finesse its
Boo,
way into over 30 million homes in the U.S. alone. And I do mean finesse, because cats might as well have just domesticated themselves. Cats originally came into our lives to snack on the mice that were after our food.
Jeez,
but cats also changed minor things about themselves to be around us. While wild cats are more solitary introverts, these cats became more social and tolerant of people. Their reduced aggression and aversion to people made them ideal pets, and their diet of our enemy the rat made them the perfect travel partners as we explored this great big ball of dirt and
cats.
water. As long as we kept them fed, cats had no problem riding shotgun, which is why we barely had to domesticate them.
Cats kill so many endangered birds. Dude, Australia hates cats. Because, now, I say this bit every stream, but all of Australia's, like, wildlife are just different sizes of mouse. Like, Australia, all their shit is just big and small mammals. It's all mammals. So Australia has a big problem with these guys.
Them ourselves. They were basically close to perfect from the beginning, which is why where a Shih Tzu looks nothing like a wolf, house cat still looks like it has a lot in common with its wild cousins.
Oh, that's
true.
We
never really needed
a selection
process for cats the way we did with other animals, because there wasn't a whole lot we needed to change. And as cats spent more time around us, they started to figure us out and adjust their
Coney,
behaviors
you need to check out minks. They're like cute weasel cats. I think I've seen them. No, not the TV series. Minx Animal. Yeah, I don't know what the difference between a minx and a weasel and a ferret. They're all the same. It's just a long cat. That's what that is. It's cute. Don't scroll down too far. Yeah, I think we're going to stay right here, actually. They look the same. I love weasels, though. Weasels are cute.
You've probably heard that normally adult cats don't meow to each other in the wild, but they'll do it with their owners since they know humans will react to that sound with more urgency. They even developed a special type of purr that most people find impossible to ignore just to ensure they get fed.
Really?
But cats give as much as they take. There are legitimate health benefits to having a cat under your roof, which include lowering stress and anxiety and reducing the risk of heart disease.
Is that real, by the way? And I'm not doing this as like a bit or like a comedy thing. Is that like backed by science? 100% real? Really? Spurious association. Okay. I mean, just be relaxed. My cat relaxes me personally. I wonder if it's like anecdotal or if there's real, actual, like, you know, replicable science. But I'm sure there is, right? I mean, like, I'm sure this has been a topic forever, but old people especially. You guys know about the old robot dogs? Old people robot dog. Yeah, old people can get like a robot dog that they take care of. It's kind of sad, actually. So, God, I'm going to bring the mood down. I shouldn't talk about this. Old people can get a robot dog, and it's good because if they have issues with remembering things, they don't have to remember to feed it. So they get a robot dog that makes them feel good. And it's not, I shouldn't have said that. Why did I bring that up? I didn't have to kill the fucking, I'm sorry, guys. That's fucking morbid. Yeah, that's fucked up on 2 counts. For the dog and the purse. My bad, guys. I killed the fucking vibe. But hey, they get a pet and they're happy. Everybody's happy. Right?
Studies even show that they can purr at a frequency that has therapeutic healing effects on human bones and muscles.
My bad. Wait, what?
Studies even show that they can purr at a frequency that has therapeutic healing effects on human bones and muscles.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Is he not going to talk about toxoplasmosis and how cats literally give you parasites? Is that real? I heard about that, and I was like, this feels like a... I didn't know what that was. Literal magic? Fake. Okay.
And that's not even mentioning all the stories of cats valuing human lives enough to risk their own. Tara the cat went viral after saving her 4-year-old human from an attacking dog.
Oh my god.
Oreo here did the same, but instead of a dog, he took on a venomous rattlesnake to defend his family. And when Rick Chap suffered a near-fatal heart attack, it was his cat Buddy that saved his life by running across the house and getting his wife's attention. For an animal that looks constantly done with everything,
I didn't know
cats really are just nature's tsundere.
I thought my cat was waiting for me to die so he could eat my face. Joke's on him, he died first. Sad stream.
And if it wasn't for the billions
I miss my cat.
of animals that get 404'd by outdoor cats...
stop! Do you guys remember that? Were you guys around for my cats? I had 2 cats.
They definitely would have ranked higher.
Cats don't eat humans? Turns out that's a myth. Really?
One of my favorite movies of all time is Into the Spider-Verse.
This is a sad stream.
If you followed me on Instagram...
I thought that was a bit. No, I had 2 cats up until like a year and a half ago, I think. 2 years ago. I missed the Coney cat era. Yeah.
You probably could have guessed that. And one of my favorite lines in the whole movie was when Peter B. Parker says, Could you imagine a seahorse seeing another seahorse and then making it work? Well, he wasn't exactly lying. Seahorses are famous for two things.
Oh my God,
one is that it's actually the guys that are the ones that get maternity leave. Two is that they're monogamous.
Shooting
One
ropes.
is that it's actually
What
the guys
fuck?
that are the ones that get
Dude, all out in the ocean like that?
maternity
I swim there. Can you stop?
leave.
Bro, stop. Oh my God, stop, dude. I'm trying to swim, bro. All up in the ocean?
Two is that they're monogamous and mate for life. Not all
Bursting with laughter.
seahorses are loyal. In fact, some will actually switch partners mid-season. But some, like the New Holland seahorse, will find another seahorse and, in fact, find a
Can't
way
you,
to make
like, keep it to yourself? You don't have to give birth right now, right?
it work. Especially since the longer a
Jesus.
seahorse marriage lasts,
Hold
the more
it.
luck they have raising children. Of course, a healthy relationship doesn't just happen. Which is why every morning, seahorses will reinforce their pair bond with a dance. They often
Aw.
intertwine their tails and even sometimes change colors as they mirror each other's movements in their version of a waltz. It is aggressively wholesome.
That's
And then
cute.
there's the fact that males are the
Stop!
ones that give birth, and some can pop out
Stop!
thousands of Xeroxes
Stop,
at once.
dude!
And as soon as he
Okay, I have
I
some
wanna
work
keep
to do,
doing
and if I
this.
keep listening to this, I'm going to stare at my wall for 3 hours. Goodbye.
Bye, Shadow. Thanks for the $5. He's just shooting the ropes, dude.
does,
Stop.
his partner's ready to knock him up again. Now, there are a few things that knock them down on the wholesome
Aw.
scale. Baby seahorses are known as fry, and occasionally the male takes this too literally by eating his own children. Then there's the fact that seahorses are one of the most efficient life takers in the ocean, with a hunting success rate of 90%.
What?
But overall, if you could have a relationship like the seahorses, you'd probably take it.
How?
Success rate.
What do they attack with? What do they hunt? Yeah, his ass is not killing me. I'm grabbing his tail. I'm throwing him into some coral. Yeah, what do you fight? How do you fight?
90%.
You don't have teeth. You don't have claws. Rope attack. You gotta hope you're pregnant. If a predator comes around, get him, boys.
But overall, if you could have a relationship like the seahorses, you'd probably take it. Or you'd want the marriage of another animal further down this list. This animal was
90% success rate on hunting algae. Yeah, that bottom 10% is stupid.
100% a biased pick, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
Yeah, I know we haven't seen this video, by the way, because I would have remembered that seahorse doing that.
The pangolin earns the distinction of being the most polite animal I've ever seen. This is the look of an animal patiently waiting for his mom to get off the phone so he can ask her for $10 to buy flowers for his middle school crush.
You know what it is? It's the hair, I think. The hair is so sweet. Look at that.
To protect their claws, they often walk around on 2 legs, and the result is that they look like the embodiment of, excuse me, I don't mean to bother you. There's also the fact that underage pangolins are known as pankapups, and they'll often hitch a ride and even nap
I
on
do
their
love
mother's
sand
tail. If there's anything negative about
sand
this
shrimp.
turtle
I don't
gerbil,
like
I'm
sand
Helen Keller to it. Instead of being predictably related to armadillos, they're actually closer to carnivores like cats, dogs, and bears. And that is exactly the kind of defiance I respect.
Does that mean I could
Pangolins
own
will
one?
often take mud
He
baths
looks like
to
an
help keep
artichoke.
themselves parasite-free, but it somehow also manages to make them even more adorable.
Aw.
But because we can't have nice things, pangolins are the second most trafficked mammal by humans. The most trafficked are humans themselves, which is what inspired this group of men from protecting this pretty privileged pinecone from perilous poachers.
Wait. What are they trafficked for? Is it for their scales? What do they do with their scales? Aw.
You better like this video. That sentence took way too long to pronounce. To raise awareness of their efforts, a photographer did a photo shoot of these men with, of course, their pangolins. Even with their
Aw, I want a
population threatened, you can
pangolin.
still count on this live-action Pokemon to put a smile
When do I get a fucking pig?
face. Like bats,
I've wanted a pig for 2 decades, dude. When are they gonna make me a domestic pig that doesn't get too fat?
pangolins do get a lot of blame for a
So
certain beer
stupid,
virus.
man.
And of course, there's that South Park episode about it. But like I said, I'm Ray Charles to any form of pangolin slander, and that's simply not going to change.
I want a piglet. Yeah, I want a pig that stops growing. They did it for dogs. Why can't I get one with a pig? Coney, you're a part of the problem. I don't care. I want a pig. I don't give a shit anymore. Give me my fucking pig, man.
This might be an unexpected addition on this list, because chimpanzees are some of the most violently homicidal things with a pulse. One of the worst ways to meet your higher creator is to have a chimpanzee book the appointment. yet somehow an animal directly related to them is a perpetual pacifist. At number 6 is our closest cousin in the animal world, the bonobo. They look like
Oh. I thought it was bonobo. It's bonobo?
Nature tried to draw strictly from memory, but their personalities are polar opposites. Their societies are built on love and peace, which is why there are rarely cases of bonobos killing each other. Also,
Wait, is it really bonobo? I've always said bonobo. Am I... Dude, am I... Bonobo is the music artist. That's how I know about them. Huh. No, you're right. Okay.
Female dominated. Unlike other matriarchal social circles, not all the females in the bonobo
it doesn't
circle
matter.
are necessarily
Okay.
related. But while there is a hierarchy, they do look out for each other. High-ranking females will often even defend newcomers from the unwanted advances of males. And instead of castrating each other like their murderous cousins, bonobos solve conflicts with affection. They are the hippie chimps of the Congo. Only thing is, sometimes they're a little too affectionate, which is why any movie starring bonobos is rated B. As in, be sure to have to talk with your kids before you go see them in a zoo, or they may come home with questions you might not be prepared to answer.
Oh yeah, they do. They apparently are very amorous.
They be fornicating.
Yeah.
A lot. But these apes on ecstasy use a no pants dance as a way to reinforce bonds within the group and solve disputes without actually causing injury. Which makes them the most unproblematic thing with thumbs in the world.
Yeah.
But it's also why finding safe for work videos
Do they just hug all day? They're like Smurfs. All they do is
veteran difficulty. One wrong move in what they like to do to each other, guidelines will do to me.
Okay,
Swans are often considered the mascot of peace, love, and loyalty. I rebuke that. Swans are mean-spirited cute drunk off pretty privilege.
They look pretty though.
Before a bird that apparently
I'm not
mates
a bird
for life,
guy.
swans actually have a divorce rate of about 5%. Meaning on average, 1 in every 20 swan couples calls it quits during breeding season. Flamingos, on the other hand, believe in monogamy the way Nick Cannon believes in birth control, since they have a divorce rate of about 99%. And penguins aren't even worth discussing since they'll cheat on their partner with a hole in the ground. But the most faithful of the birds is the albatross, with a divorce rate between 1 and 3%.
Albatross?
The albatross will spend years waiting for the right mate. These seabirds can easily live into their late 50s, so if they got one thing, it's time. Once 2 albatrosses do pair up,
they look like that? I don't think I've ever seen an albatross. I just know it's a metaphor for a sin that you've done in the past. Like the albatross on your neck. That's the only thing I know about it. That's an albatross? That's what I said. Look at the flat head. They look so silly. I didn't know that.
Do pair up to perform a synchronized dance ritual to strengthen their pair bond. It's like the bird version of renewing their vows.
What book is that from? That's not albatross on neck. It's an idiom from the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. That's what it was. I was going to say the Scarlet Letter, but she just wore the letter A. I thought it was A for albatross. It's not Scarlet Letter. It's Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Isn't that the guy who... No, that's from Watchmen. I was gonna say the guy who got stranded on an island and made a boat out of the people that died on the boat. The A was for adultery. Yes, that's what it was. I'm thinking of the story in Watchmen. Yeah.
Albatrosses will spend years practicing and perfecting the courting dance, so they have the choreography down by the time they actually
I don't
meet
care
it.
anymore.
And with their lifespan, these couples often spend decades raising chick after chick. Breakups are rare, and it's usually a result of multiple years of breeding failure.
Oh, look at... Oh, proud parents. That's adorable.
Climate change has also caused a slight rise in albatross divorces, but I'm not about to hold that against them. They're like the seahorse, except they're a lot less likely to dip out on their partner, and infinitely less likely to turn their children into a kid's meal. It takes a lot for me to give a bird props, and the albatross 100% earns it.
Cute.
It wasn't a matter of if, but when quokkas were going to make an appearance.
This is a meme
Google
animal.
the happiest
like
animal on
quokkas.
earth, and you'll get one trying to bear hug you through the screen.
I'm not a quokka guy. I don't like them.
Like the pangolin, the quokka was guaranteed a spot on this list on their appearance alone. Being the most photogenic thing in nature counts for something. And since quokkas on
shit ain't real. Quokkas?
Rottenness have no natural predators.
I think
they have
they're
little
real.
to no fear
I've seen
of
enough
humans,
videos.
which is how quokka selfies became a thing. Quokkas are such mascots for positivity that they single-handedly boost tourist numbers to Rottennest the way LeBron did to Cleveland. In fact, you're probably surprised not that Quokkas are here, but that they're not ranked higher. Well, there's always going to be people
they're
that take
cute,
things too
I guess,
far, and
but
that
they're
often
like
gets them attacked by Quokkas, and oftentimes
they're
it's the
too
children
wholesome. You know, it's like capybaras. I don't like capybaras either, and they're probably gonna be up
the
here.
worst of it. To be fair, going viral might have been the worst thing that could have happened to them. Tourists often treat them as a plush toy rather than a wild animal, and that often...
never mind. I didn't see them actually standing up like this. He looks like a Build-A-Bear. I like him now. Never mind. I only saw them like hunched over like a little wallaby, but now I like him because I feel like I want to take him home.
Animal, and that often gets them dealt with appropriately. And as their lack of fear towards humans gets taken advantage of, the Quokka ironically gets abused by those same humans. Which of course means them lashing out has nothing to do with them and everything to do with us. There's also this. While Quokkas don't actively yeet their children, mothers will loosen muscles in their pouch as a last resort when being chased by a predator.
Well, I mean, you know.
So as the scream...
The baby's not gonna say, oh no, she knows what choice she's making. Yes, eat up, little one.
Writhing Joey falls and distracts the predator. Mom of the Year gets to live to make another baby.
I mean, you know, it's not like the baby would survive on its own. Then the baby's just gonna get eaten when you die. The strong devour the weak. The weak should fear the strong. Not even looking, by the way. Just holding up the leaf.
Which makes sense in the grand scheme of things, since you'd rather lose the baby than the baby make.
Coney, please add this. It's topical. Well... I can't believe I'm adding this. This is so stupid. I won't add Joel, but I'll add Sullivan. This is so stupid. I don't know why I like it. Why? I don't know. I'm going to refresh. Let's see if it pops up. No. I was like a squirrel just popping. His name is Sullivan?
But that kind of parenting does you no favors in a list like this. But it doesn't change the fact that when this travel-sized kangaroo steps up, depression hears boss music.
Aw. Coney, you're going to watch Evo this weekend. I don't think so. I think I'm watching WrestleMania. I don't even know if I'm streaming Sunday. I think I might try to get some friends together to watch Mania. We'll see.
Google "we don't deserve" and it'll autofill dogs in your search box. Google knows what's up. The irony is that the animal we got dogs from had every reason to hate us. Thousands of years ago, wolves and humans hunted the same prey and were each other's biggest competition. But then we teamed up, and now you can expect to find a dog in millions of homes worldwide. From apex predator to devoted house pet, there are just too many wholesome facts about dogs.
6 spots above cat, by the way. L cats.
Count. For example, studies showed that dogs are more likely to approach someone who's crying rather than someone who's talking or just humming, and that's regardless of whether it was their owner or just a stranger.
I'll eat a dog. What do dogs taste like? I wonder. Probably not good. If dogs were really good, we would just eat them, right? Probably bad? Yeah. What if they tasted good? No, people would know.
In the same
What the fuck is wrong with chat today? It sucks. To be fair, all the chats get filtered through me. I am saying I could have just skipped over that, but now I'm curious. They can't taste bad, though. No, they could. Dogs could taste bad. Dude, I lost like 50 viewers. I was at 50-50. That shit dropped off. Don't say that.
Dogs would
I'm just curious.
Approach a stranger with submissive body language, almost as if they were trying to comfort them. Another experiment showed that dogs actually preferred interacting with individuals who use high-pitched baby voices with them instead of those who use normal, deeper voices.
Oh, really?
But my personal favorite, when a dog and its owner make eye contact, both bodies release oxytocin, which is considered a love hormone, which just so happens to be the same one released when a mother and a newborn interact. You don't
I want to go look at my dog now.
Have to say anything, you don't have to touch them. You can stare at your dog and you'd be bonding. Which says a lot since their cousin the wolf sees that same eye contact as a challenge. Not only that, but dogs are one of the few animals that understand the gesture.
Coney, shut the flip up. It's my birthday. No jokes, so please no eating dogs. It's your birthday, huh? Bet you got a lot of money for your birthday. Bet you got some money for your birthday, right? More than $5, right? Surely more than $5, right? No way you got less than $5 for your birthday. Right? Huh? Why don't you go ahead and hand it over? It says March 22nd. That's when he followed. Wait, the account create. Wait, what? That's the account creation day. You think that's his birthday? You think Twitch is getting people's birthdays? Wait, this is an alt. Wait, who were you before? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is an old person. Maybe it's a YouTube friend that came over from YouTube. Don't. I'll let you live because it's your birthday.
Meaning you could point at something across the room and a dog will understand the look and the direction and the gesture of pointing. Meaning you could point at something across the room and a dog will understand the look and the direction you're pointing, where most animals will just be interested in your finger. Little things like that only happen after hundreds of years.
I don't think my dog would know that.
We have service dogs, emotional support dogs, medical response and police dogs.
I feel bad for dogs. Imagine being a dog with a job. That sucks. Thank you, Scooter Rules. I think you didn't leave a message, but thank you for the $5. My dog is dumb as hell. I don't know, bro. If I was a dog and I had a job, I'd be like, dude, okay, let's say you're an airport dog, right? You're an airport dog and you sniff for weed, and then you see somebody come out with like an emotional support dog, and that dog just gets to go fly. That dog gets to fly and go places. I'd be so mad.
Basically, any job worth having can have a dog.
That's the top of the dog job economy. Or what's the top of the dog job economy? Probably, I would say being a seeing eye dog is like being a doctor in the dog world. It's a job that requires a lot of responsibility, and you have a certain level of prestige, I think. I think probably seeing eye dog is the top in terms of prestige and, you know, just sort of reputation. Probably that. Top dog job is chef. I'm not eating a dog meal. Who's paying them? Worst dog job is being rescued over and over. Whose dog is getting into trouble? Whose dog is a professional victim? Stop talking about eating dog. Nobody said that. Huh? Them YouTubers? Wait, is there a subset of YouTube of a dog channel and the dog keeps getting in trouble and the YouTuber keeps rescuing them? Fake rescue channels? Oh, wait. No, now I remember. It's worse. No, now I remember. They put the animal in a bad thing, and then they rescue it for... Oh, that's sad now. Chat is sad tonight, man.
Involved somehow. We even trust them with our children. We might not deserve dogs, but dogs 100% deserve this spot.
Chat's weird tonight.
The silver medal of wholesomeness goes to the capybara. No matter where this plus-size guinea pig
meme animal,
up,
Reddit animal, Reddit-ass animal.
There are entire threads of cappies.
IT worker be like, oh, it's just like me. Yeah?
Since this is a sad stream, in Voodoo, the Germans tried training dogs to run towards tanks while having a bomb strapped to them. This did not work, and the dogs ran back to the owners while scared. You can guess what happened after that.
They were too good. They're very good dogs. Good boy. Good boy. Holy shit. The vibe is interesting tonight. I'll say. This is a once in a lifetime stream tonight, and you all were a part of it. Whatever the fuck is going on here. If this is the thing. If this goes on YouTube, it will not capture this energy that's happening right now. Worst stream vibe ever. YouTube doesn't get any of this. And that's why I have a lot more viewers on YouTube. Yep. This is my first Coney stream. Oh yeah, yeah, it's different, right?
Existing around other animals completely
Watch Mojo will fix the vibe next time, maybe.
Bothered. The thing is, they could be a complete menace and it'd be totally justified. Capybara live in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the world. And
oh my god, that's a real animal. I thought this was like a thing from Zootopia. What is that face?
With predators like jaguar, caiman, anacondas, and eagles. And it's not like these buffed beavers are tanky enough to have no worries. They often fall prey to those same predators. Normally, any animal that can get meal prepped by so many others is often high-strung and hyper-aggressive.
The help!
By nature. Nature knows zebras use that excuse. But not only are capybara the complete 180, you'll even see them around the same animals they should be afraid of. Because this heavyweight hamster is allergic to most forms of conflict. Which is why when a bunch of orphan puppies needed a foster mom, it was a capybara that stepped up. But as chill as they are, capybara are still roided up rodents with teeth that they will use to defend themselves against people. But like with the quokka, if you manage to make
what kind of nose is that? Ew.
This horse rabbit angry, you definitely did something to deserve it. Aside from that, a happy cappy is one of the most wholesome sights in nature.
I guess.
But they just barely miss out on the #1 spot.
Please be good.
Of course the manatee was going to be #1. My personal bias would allow no other outcome. Because their teeth are way in the back of their mouths, manatees are physically incapable of inflicting any form of violence. Even when they really should have. There are no recorded cases of
That's a good joke. That was a good joke. This guy's funny. He's good. Yeah, this guy's funny.
Manatees attacking other animals or people. The closest you get would be a water balloon curiously approaching you and
yeah, so are these mermaids? I guess we don't know. I don't have any pirates from the 18th century. But is this confirmed? Are these mermaids? Lo, a sea maiden. Imagine being so horny. You're on a pirate ship and you see that and you're like, oh. Pirates must have been horny, dude. Down apocalyptic. Down scurvious. You're at sea for months without any women around. Of course they would be. Yeah, but that dude? This? Come on.
Accidentally knocking you off your paddleboard. Alligator.
This is the second Coney stream I've been in where Coney talks about pirates and manatees. Really? Feels like the first time to me, but I believe you.
These are seasoned prehistoric killing machines, and even they give manatees the right of way in the water. Also, it's close.
It is a rerun. This stream, most of my streams are just reruns.
His relative happens to be the elephant, so again, any spot other than #1 would be an insult.
I'm just saying, it's crazy to me, all right?
The only problem is their natural curiosity can put them in harm's way when humans, especially boats, are involved. Laws had to be put in place to protect manatees from harassment since we all know they're not going to defend themselves. They're literally too unproblematic for their own good.
Honestly, I don't think the manatee is wholesome. I think it's cruel. I talked about this book. You guys ever read I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? The end of the story, the computer turns the guy into this big ball of mush with no mouth and nothing to hurt himself with, and he can't do anything. That's a manatee. The manatee can't hurt anything or itself or do anything other than exist. It just floats around, and he's immortal. Yeah. It has a mouth. Yeah, but that's not... He can't hurt with the mouth. You ruin everything fun. I'm just gonna have vibe kill streams where if I don't hit 50 subs in one night, I'm just gonna fucking ruin the evening. I'm gonna send the vibes catastrophic. If I don't make enough money on a stream, if I don't have a sponsor, I'm just gonna bring everybody down. And stream and restart. I end the stream and I get like a letter grade, like it's a Bayonetta level. C. I'm a little loopy tonight. I'm a little loopy. I think it's getting late. It's 11. It's vibe grade. Yeah. Ah, what a day. That's funny. That's funny.
Dogs kill thousands of people a year, and someone in the world right now is walking around with a scar from not respecting the quokka's space. But you won't find a person who's been seriously hurt by this gentle giant.
He can't.
Because in a world full of darkness, the sea squishy is a beacon of positivity.
I don't
but
think
that's
so.
Gonna do it for this video.
I think that's the result of a cruel god who, I don't know if manatees did something in past lives. I gotta stop. I'm not gonna do this. I had a joke. It's very morbid. I'm catching myself on that. Hey, this guy's channel is great. If you want to check it out, go to Casual Geographic on YouTube and subscribe. I sure did, as did 2.73 million other people. Go look at it. I think he's got big on TikTok or whatever. He's great. Go watch Casual Geographic. This might go on YouTube, maybe. I don't know. If it is, thanks for watching. Subscribe here too, I guess. Goodbye. You already clicked off. Well, if you didn't, you stuck around. Goodbye. Bye. Bye, YouTube. Goodbye. No shot? Well, I think you could cut around all the morbid bad shit we talked about. I think there was enough wholesomeness. Hey, capybaras, right? Love a capybara. Whole big heckin' chunker, guinea pig. Wholesome 100, Chungo. Chungo Bingus. No, keep it in. Shows the real you. YouTube will never know the real me. On YouTube, I'm oh my god. Bruce Wayne. I almost said Bruce Willis. On Twitch, I'm Batman. Or the other way? Maybe the other way. I don't know. Something like that. All right. I'm going to go play Resident Evil 4. I'm going to hop on the side stream, finish RE4, I think. If you guys want to watch it, I'm going to drop it in the sub Discord. If you don't want to watch it, I was going to say I'll see you Sunday, but I don't think I'm going to see you Sunday. Because I think I'm going to watch... Oh my god, I'm so hungry. My stomach hurts. I think I'm going to watch WrestleMania. But maybe not. You'll see on Sunday. I'm going to see if I can get friends together. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.